This Boyne City offense liking to throw a lot more this year. Coming in tonight, Gardner 16 for 33, 327 yards.
Smith with a beautiful stiff arm.
Still on his feet. Rambler's got 6.
6 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. Wilmot's going to pitch it back to Maceo Roman. He's got some room on the left side.
He's got room. Oh my God! There he goes.
There he goes. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10.
He's going in.
Touchdown, Ramblers!
Daddy, not the last, no, the only one. Stands like a little hold up there too. He's
wide open again. Touchdown, Ramblers!
Hey, we'd like to welcome all of our fans. Stay tuned for this pass right here.
Intercepted by Ethan Hewitt.
Could not
nice play by Ethan Hewitt there.
Ramblers ball. Sorry, Jake. I just.
Boyne City, first quarter Ramblers. Ethan Hills rolls out, finds Peter Calcaterra, and look at Peter pulling in the one-handed grab. Take another look at this thing of beauty.
Oh, here we go.
There's a snap.
Ball snap.
Ball.
Oh, fake!
Hewitt's got to go for the right. He's looking for a pass in the end zone.
Yeah!
Touchdown! Touchdown, Ramblers! It's a bad snap, and Ethan Hewitt throws a touchdown.
Grizel coming through that line of scrimmage. He reverts back to the right side, and Cole Butler on the other end.
Split receivers both sides. You talked about the refs. They've been perfect today. Yeah.
Jake Smith looking at his favorite receiver, number 12.
He's got pressure from Cruzel again. He's got trouble. He's got Cole Butler.
And a safety.
Yes! Yes! Luke Sage has got him in the backfield. Smith goes down with the safety. And the fans erupt. Ithaca is stunned right now. Smith goes down in a sack.
The culture continued. Join us this Saturday at 1 o'clock to witness the next chapter in Boyne City football history, the Division 6 final against Grayling. You won't want to miss this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone, football fans everywhere, Northern Michigan, Grayling. If you're watching, we'd like to invite you to our RSN broadcast. My name is Roger Coates alongside Andy Bryant and Chuck Vondra. We're all here for our district final game matchup between Boyne City Ramblers and the Grayling Vikings, who are coming to town for a fantastic showdown, you guys.
And what a beautiful day. It's a little chilly. Can't tell if you're watching at home, but man, it is a beautiful sunny day. That wind is staying down, and I think it's going to be a great day for football.
Yeah, perfect.
Could you imagine if you got to play in this kind of weather? This is the ultimate.
It is.
I mean, for November, and you got a day like this,
It's just cool enough where you can play, but sun's out.
A blessing in
Field's in
disguise.
great shape.
yeah, we were talking to Jeremy Neer, and he says this field is darn near close to about having it for the season. We've hosted a lot of games here, and luckily for the RSN crew, we've hosted a lot of games here, but he said this field just hanging on, but we got one more game today. Great matchup between these two fantastic teams who have done a great job towards the end of their season. Both teams progressively getting better and better each week as the season has gone on. Ramblers winning the last 5 in a row, and the Vikings winning the last 4 of theirs in a row. Did a little math, Andy, and they're averaging 41 points a game. The Grayling Vikings are the last 4 games.
And that sounds a lot like the Boyne City Ramblers as well. I mean, both these teams can put a lot of points on the board, and it's going to be a shootout here today. And, the reality is, in a world with COVID, it's such a crazy time to be able to prepare, and which program is better prepared. But in reality, win or lose, it could be your last game of your season, of your career. And teams are trying to prepare for that emotionally and physically, and it's a crazy time. So hopefully we get through this game here safely and just look to next week, right, for either team.
Well, last week, Boyne City played a Glen Lake team that runs a similar type offense. So hopefully that was a good warm-up for today.
It was, and we were down 3 players last week because of COVID and pulled out a victory. So that's a huge confidence boost for the Ramblers with getting all 3 of those players back.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And that is the big story today, getting our 3 starters. Jack Neer at quarterback. He'll be starting today. Alex Calcaterra last week getting his feet wet at that starting quarterback position.
No, he did more than get his feet wet. That kid did everything he had to do in that game. And if you watch him, if you guys know Alex, he gets about as excited as paint dry. He is so stoic, but he did everything he had to do in that game.
Well, we talked to him in class. I said, "Hey, you have any new responsibilities this week?" And he were joking about it and having that thrust upon him. And I said, "You don't have to go out there and win the game. You just make sure you just control the ball and give it to your stars and hold on for a win." So, and he did that.
He didn't freak out. He didn't show like he was freaking out. He didn't have happy feet. It was perfect.
Well, first down here for the Vikings, and they break one outside. That was meant to go up the middle here, and they break a big one down the sideline.
That Dave Milliken.
That's Dave Milliken, the all-region, all-conference starter coming out. He plays both ways. I think he was also all-conference on defense, too. So keep an eye on 21, their star player.
I tell you what, Chuck, you probably saw it. That was coming right up the middle, and that got stopped, and he bounced it out. Very wise veteran, bounced that out to the sideline.
Well, like any good running back, you want to go inside out.
Yeah.
Got number 11 at quarterback for the Vikings.
Trips left over here for the Vikings right now. And they're going to run it up the middle.
Same guy?
Yeah. Good idea to spread that defense out and then run it up the gut. But nothing doing against the interior line of the Boyne City Ramblers, which has been a strong spot for the Ramblers this year.
That's a good defensive stand there. Just like Gregoire got in there and got his hands on somebody.
Yeah, Chuck, back to that game last week. I think it had it all, didn't it? I mean, the ups and the downs and the heartbreaks and the highlights. And it comes down to a last-minute field goal, which was blocked by Liam Chapp, and then going in the overtime. What a spectacular finish.
Trips left again. They're going to throw to it to Milliken, and
well, you saw that setup in the previous play.
Yeah, they were just seeing what Boyne City was doing.
They're going to see how we adjusted to that defensive look.
Sean Little, he had an outstanding game last week too. 2 interceptions coming off the Glen Lake game, makes that stop there here at the finish. Really big, tough guy to bring down, but Little does it.
A good opening drive here for the Vikings, and you can see what they're doing. They have the hammer to run up the middle with Milliken, and they're going to spread it out a little bit too, give him some lanes. Kind of the old Grayling style.
Well, they got outside.
David Milliken carries the football.
Mason Wilcox, number 4, there for the Ramblers defense, playing cornerback, comes up, makes the stuff, makes it second down. Chuck and Andy tangled up on the headsets here.
Well, Mason Wilcox, not the biggest defensive back out there, and he took Milliken on shoulder to shoulder, and that'll wake him up. He'll be ready to go for the rest of the game now.
And that's exactly how Caden Jewett likes to play that spot as well.
Oh, that got swallowed up, and then it gets kicked out, and it is a touchdown for the Vikings, and they stay keyed on Milliken.
Joey McHugh made a mistake there. There's no other way to say it. He's playing outside. He had outside leverage there. He bit inside. They just ran where he left.
Young linebacker getting his start today. Joey McHugh has earned the spot, but as Chuck mentioned and pointed out, Ventline taking it in for the quarterback keeper, 5 yards out. First to score, Grayling Vikings.
Well, that was a good idea. I mean, you've been handing it to Milliken the whole drive, and then just to pull it out at the end and wide open for him to run in. Extra point is good.
And the Grayling Vikings score on their opening drive here in our division final. Take the lead 7-0 on top of Boyne City. We're going to see their Ramblers offense come out and take the field next. We'll see what Jack Neer and his squad have on their opening drive.
Well, we were just saying this earlier, Chuck, that Grayling's got it figured out. They're in a good rhythm right now. The last couple games, I think you were saying that, Roger. I mean, they're scoring over 40 points a game, and they have to have something figured out if they're putting that many points on the board.
Well, on that whole drive right there, they were taking what we were given.
Yep.
Right? I mean, they were disciplined enough to see it and go at it.
I think that's been the story all season for the Ramblers defense on that opening drive. They come out, they just like to survey the field a little bit, and most teams have been successful on these Ramblers on that opening drive.
What do they say about the wind?
It's picking up.
The wind
here.
is picking up. I spoke too soon. I'm not going to talk about any precipitation, Chuck. So.
Oh, you get wet again.
Thanks last time. Maybe if I did this here. So a little change in our backfield. You'll see number 6 not receiving kicks today. It'll be number 8, Bobby Hoth, playing that spot. Also on the other side is Gavin Hewitt. As it's been reported, Jewett sustained a hip injury last week in the Glen Lake game. Oh, what do we got here, guys? Like a little trickery.
Well, if I had to replace Caden Jewett with somebody, I guess it would be Bobby Hoth, who had a tremendous game last week. A little onside kick try right there, and I don't see who recovered it.
I think that was Gregoire that jumped on it.
Well, 64.
Wow.
The onside kick immediately.
That's who I would go to if I was going to try to kick an onside kick, kick it off of Gregoire. But, man, he was right there like a cat jumping on that ball.
The Vikings had a chance, so it bounced off his foot there.
He did. I thought, man, it's going to go right back to him. But
there you go.
Gregoire showing his cat-like reflexes.
As a result, Ramblers start near midfield. We'll put it at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10. 10 minutes to go in the first here. Jack Neer back at quarterback.
They're going to come out throwing, and that one just sailed a little bit high.
That wind picked that up a little bit. Jack's got that strong arm. Nice tight spiral, but
that's a good thing it was high.
Has picked up.
Yeah, it was. That could have been picked off, but a good idea to come out right away and test the corner.
Well, he passed.
Yeah, he did.
Cornerback passed the test.
I'd like to welcome once again all of our Rambler fans watching and listening out in the Rambler Sports Network broadcast world. Thank you, Debbie Chu, for your first message of the day. Good luck. Great way to spend an afternoon cheering on the Ramblers. And looks like the penalty goes against the Ramblers' illegal procedure. That'll back them up.
Still first down.
Grayling turned out quite a few in attendance. Filled the stands over there.
Yeah, they have a good following.
Yeah, they do. Say the Grayling, this is no surprise team to the Ramblers. We've played them for a long time, even though we're in a different division this year. They're in the Legends, we're in the Leaders, but division championship finals. Here we are once again with our old foes.
Good to see Jack Neer and Jacob Bush in that backfield.
Had some movement
There's
there, but
Aaron Bess.
Well, he just,
Aaron Bess on the carry.
plant your foot and go upfield, son. There was a hole.
Yeah, that's we work with those kids in the younger groups too.
Second down.
That jet, they always think they got to run to the sideline. It's better that you cut up and find that hole where it opens up, and don't make it a foot race out to the outside. You only get about 2 yards anyway. So
Credit to number 44, Anthony Harrington, though.
That's that corner that
he
passed
squared
the
up.
first test.
yeah,
Passed the second test, too,
yeah,
didn't
he did. Big third down play here for the Ramblers. Give it to Bobby Hoth. His chance of the jet. He gets dragged down by Milliken, and for a loss, I believe. Maybe a pickup of 2, but a fourth down situation.
Well, we got a punt here. You got the wind at your back, so hopefully you can flip the field.
Well, the Ramblers' opening drive, there you have it. 4th and 14. No going here. 3 and out for the Ramblers.
And kind of a rusty-looking drive there. That a couple mistakes and good defense by the Vikings. And Ramblers got a battle here today.
That's what you want in a division championship game here.
It's true.
Punts it away, and we'll roll out of bounds. That'll stop the clock.
Jack Deere comes out of bounds around the 16-yard.
Down to the 16, so they flipped the field just like you needed.
Christina Evans, thanks for messaging in on Facebook Messenger or watching through Facebook. That's another platform we're using this year. And if you guys could spread and share the word, if anybody's at home wanting to check out a great showdown, it is happening as we speak, going live here from Boyne City on a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Lots of platforms we're using. We also are taking care of your pigeons. If anybody has one of those, send us a message.
We could even get Sting involved. Message in the bottle.
Oh, nice. Typical DJ joke. That's good. Very good.
Throw it in there. I got to give credit to Jack Belcher for that one. He shared that one with me this week. Brayton Ager on that one. Talked to Todd Ager, his dad. He was a little bruised up, Chuck, after that chop block last week.
Yeah. You know, he played a heck of a game last week.
He did, didn't he?
And when he figured out that pass rush, he was paralleling the guy in the first half. When he went to the spot the quarterback was getting to, and we had to make him move his feet last week, that quarterback was far less accurate.
A couple sacks for Brayton Ager, and making the play here today. Timeout, Grayling. So at halftime, for our WB Builders halftime hot seat, we've got our very own Will McGinnity. He'll be joining us today. You've heard us talk a lot about Will McGinnity this year and last season. He's the guy up in the crow's nest. And last week, well, actually last broadcast here, we gave you a sneak peek of his trailer. And we're going to show the full-length movie today. It is complete and ready for viewership on his YouTube channel. So we're going to broadcast that out to everybody. We'll have him on here, ask him a few questions.
He does a little bit of everything.
He does.
Producer, cameraman.
Even last week when we talked about the Boyne Meets Broadway show, the War of the Worlds, he did a great job there narrating that thing. So just a great all-around talent to have.
Good wingman. Student.
Cross-country runner.
Brain surgeon.
Nothing like we were in high school.
just like I did it.
Exactly.
Raising the bar here.
Well, 2nd and 8 here for the Vikings. After that timeout, they're going to run their jet.
Well, they're going for the corners.
I see a strip ball.
Oh, that's a fumble. Fumble. That's going to be Boyne City's ball. Looks like.
Ball is loose.
Yep, Boyne City ball.
Ramblers recovered.
And Tom Clemens gives it the official from the top of the booth.
Well, but the tackle before that, you saw the Ramblers swiping at the ball. So that's a thing they're working on.
Take a look at that. Hewitt putting that shoulder down, keeping his hand on it.
Yeah,
he did. Nice job.
Taking it away from the big man, Milliken.
Gregoire was there again. Cat-like reflexes. Couldn't actually bring it in, but he had some teammates there to do it.
Meow.
Well, that punt doesn't look so bad now. They flip the field. Now they have a shot at the end zone and
right back
throw
to
the flag.
Hewitt.
No, it's got tripped up. Hewitt almost got a paw on that one. That would have been
staying with the cat.
I'm trying. Yeah.
Nice throw, though, by Neer.
Will McGinnity on hero cam. Nice job getting the ball. Man, that's close.
Yep. That'll pay off.
That's Harrington again, number 44, the senior from Grayling. His Cornerback skills getting tested quite a bit.
That's a young squad out there right now.
Jacob Bush has yet to touch the ball. There's Bobby Hoth.
Right guard.
Bobby Hoth ran lights out last week, 177 total yards, 4 touchdowns, and the cream on the top there, the game-saving touchdown, huh?
Yeah, that was a
2-point conversion. It was. Yep.
I looked at it at the end there. Their coach said that was a pass play designed.
Oh, was it?
When it wasn't there, the quarterback ran.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a scramble, and then Bobby Hoth ran him down
from the backside. Quite remarkable.
I think he drove the bus home too, actually.
Bought dinner.
Did everything. Yeah. There's Jacob Bush right there. Nothing doing up the center. Grayling's got some size on their interior line, defensive line.
Sure do.
You can see there's nothing doing.
My 60 came from the side there.
He did.
To get down on that.
Rambler's looking at a 4th and 5 here. They're going to go for it.
Well, Jack Neer waiting for that Gavin Hewitt route to open up in the end zone and missed Aaron Best open early in the flat. You take a look at this replay.
Watch number 5 to the top right of your screen here. But I think you're right, Andy. He was looking a little further downfield.
Yeah, it's open right now. But then he's waiting to see if Gavin Hewitt opens up downfield, and it's just a little too late.
Nice close there by number 88, Jordan Wakely, the senior. Wishing good luck to Boyne from
Kyrgyzstan. All right.
That's quite a distance to be watching the game. Thank you, Danielle.
It's got to be the record.
We know where that's at.
Nice hit there by the Ramblers defense.
Everybody used Uzbekistan.
Kyrgyzstan.
Ask Will McGinn.
Yep. Yeah. The geography bee champion also.
That's right.
Well, a host of Ramblers tackling on that play, and I think they're going to have to stay with that. Got to have good pursuit on defense. Milliken just too strong of a runner to take down with one defender.
We got somebody out here on 10.
Sean Little coming out.
They're going to go over here, yep.
Yeah, screen play.
Side, look open to the one side, throw back the other.
Yeah, nice play by the Grayling Vikings that opened up. You can see the quarterback, Ventline, looks left, but he knew the whole time the play was designed to come underneath right here. Well designed. You can see the pursuit by the defense. That's on purpose. Now you got the defenders behind number 4, and well executed by the Vikings.
Picking up only a couple yards, 3rd and 4. Ramblers need a stop here.
Mary, if you would have messaged just a second ago, you would have been the farthest message of the day, but Kyrgyzstan beats you out. But thanks for watching all the way from Central California.
Right down the middle.
Ramblers swallow that up right at the start.
4th down, good hold there by that interior line.
Well, for all the good things they do, watch the quarterback here. There's not much of a fake there.
It was just a crossing fake.
But they're on top of each other, right?
They're supposed to do an X in front of the quarterback, and it just takes too long for our defensive line to get in there.
Well, I can guard both you guys if you stick together like that.
That's the thing. We always tell our defense, if they're going to be doing all those fakes, go hit somebody. Well, it takes too long to do those fakes.
Tear it up. Putting into the wind here. Hopefully that works for us.
Looks like it does. Right at Mason Wilcox. He lets it roll, and number 2, Marcus Chard, the sophomore, would down it.
If we catch that in the air, that's going to
catch it in the air.
I know I say it all the time, but boy, it makes a difference.
Gus Kapolka, catch it in the air.
August Francis Kapolka the 3rd.
August Francis.
Well, the Ramblers starts at the 39-yard line here. First drive started on the 49, nothing going. They were 3 and out, so let's see what Coach Suttle calls up this time. Todd Ager letting his voice be heard all the way from the end zone.
Encouraging the kids.
He wants to see the good old run plays. Run that ball.
Yeah.
It's our bread and butter, isn't it, Chuck?
Yeah. Yeah, their coaches are figuring out what's available out there. They'll get to her.
Oh, yeah, this is the...
Hey, it looks like some movement on the defense. They don't let it go, and wrapped up is Bobby Hoth.
Stacked up.
Well, I'm sure Grayling and everybody else in the state is aware of Bobby Hoth, and they're keying on number 8 and making sure when he touches the ball, there's a group around him.
Well, there's 8 Grayling Vikings in the box.
Yeah.
As we do number 21, Milliken, same story on his side. Keep him contained, keep Bobby Hoth contained, and you got to start looking at your other weapons. Such as Jack Nair on the pitch.
Good pitch out to Aaron Bess.
That's it. There you go.
Well done. There's
Really
gonna be a
well.
flag on Brayton Ager right there for after the play is over. That's going to come back.
Just don't need that.
Yep, it was after the play had gone. Might be able to pick it up here on the replay. Good hard run by Aaron Bess. Well-timed pitch by Jack Neer. And
well-timed.
Yeah.
Nothing like last second, but that's how that play's designed.
Yeah, as quarterbacks, that's what you're meant to do. Pitch at the last second and just go limp because you're going to get blasted.
And you can hear the audience over there on the Grayling Viking side. They're happy with that call. Boyne City will be marching it back.
Yeah, it's just unnecessary. That hurts your team.
So the ref setting the ball, and Ramblers will be looking at repeating second down.
Well, it was a good pickup, but negated by the penalty. So
did they get a first down on that run?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was that a first down?
On the run.
First down, yes. It's first. Now it's first and 15.
So from the spot, we lost 15, but maintained the first?
Yeah, first down still.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not sure what happened there.
No, we're watching the chain gang over there, but that's been all set. Rambler is going. Gives to Jacob Bush up the middle.
Bush up the middle. There it is.
Yeah, that trap block.
Good nice. Chunk right there. Yep.
Chuck's going to dial it up for you if we can get a replay here. Beautiful view that we
faves.
Yeah, down there by down block.
Nice turn there by Jacob Gregoire on the line. Turns his guy inside and up the middle. Bush goes. Hands off to him again.
There you go.
There you go.
He's showing that power. He crosses the 50-yard line.
I was wondering when they were going to start waking him up. Jacob Bush runs a lot like Milliken, where that first initial hit isn't enough to take him down. He actually likes that. He wants to get hit.
Those legs keep moving.
Yeah. Now to Bobby Hoth, the speed to the outside.
There.
He's got it.
Oh, keep running, son. Keep running.
Well, this is the time we say, no, now it's a race to the sideline.
Right, now you run to the sideline.
Use your speed.
Well, I was just talking to Michelle Hoth, and that's exactly what she said. Sometimes he just thinks a little too much. You can see him thinking here, thinking.
Oh, our linemen are a little step quicker right now. They're coming off the ball a little faster. Noah got around the right side. He met 88 on the other side of the line, which is what you want.
Deep ball.
Hey, that's caught.
Deep ball. Got it. Yes.
That'll loosen things up, boys. Tenderizing the steak a little bit there.
Watch this catch. Nice job, Will McGinnity. Great catch by Aaron Bess.
Going backwards in the air.
What a sellout.
So you got thunder, you got lightning, and now we're sailing it through the air, just keeping them on their toes. And the playbook is open for Dave Suttle.
The quick hitting stuff seems to be something you want to go with a little bit right now.
Yeah, he's running a little bit of hurry up stuff, but again, each play very, very different.
Speaking of thunder, how about J-Rob tweeting in? Let's go, Boyne. Watching with the boys at Hope.
J-Rob was a whole bunch of thunder, I tell you what.
Thunder. Still.
Yeah, still getting bigger. Jacob Bush up the middle.
Nice tackle by number 77. 77's on the ground and wraps him up, pulls him down with him.
Well, they're rotating defensive linemen. Grayling is to keep them fresh or they're tired. They're big boys. They're not little fellers over there.
I think that's the one advantage we have is we have the small guys with the speed. wear those big guys down over the course of a game.
Keep rolling.
Aaron Best, read it.
Aaron Best carries the football.
Aaron Best emerging as the go-to player here in the last couple plays.
First down, Rambler.
Good run by Aaron Best, being patient.
Yeah, look at 67 springs that, doesn't he, Chuck?
Yeah, you like to see that.
Up the gut, Jacob Bush, touchdown, Ramblers.
Touchdown, Rambler.
And there's your answer, Boyne City. Jacob Bush, bread and butter, like we said up the middle, that power runner.
The difference there, the offensive line was a little quicker to it on that drive. That's what I saw from the first drive.
I tell you what, I was wondering about that first couple drives there about Jacob Bush and where was he and why, how come we're not giving him the ball? And once you start giving him the ball, start pounding that middle line, it opens up your speedsters to the outside, opens up the air attack.
No good. 128 remaining in the first quarter.
Extra point was no good.
Well, I think some adjustments or some things that they can do is encourage those offensive linemen because they're quicker than the other guys over there, and they get to them faster. And they're rotating D-line already, so that's good.
Yeah. You can see a tough snap there for the extra point. Just missed it. That might...
Yeah, let's take a look at...
We're going to take a look at this extra point again. Ooh, all the way back. This snap just a little bit off to the right. Sean Little does a nice job of getting it. See, it's off to his right knee there. He gets it back. He gets it on the tee. Yeah, I thought that good job by Sean Little, just a little bit.
Usually automatic by those two.
Yeah, but sometimes as a kicker, you see that ball go off to the right, you start thinking, and you lose your focus. And I think she just lost her focus right there. So
it's a timing thing for them.
It is. Yeah, you see any change in that timing, and it freaks you out. So
boy, my heart broke for her last week, though. She had the opportunity for that game-winning field goal.
Except for how many points did we win by? Who made the extra point?
Exactly. That's where my heart just went back to okay. Thank you, Alan.
Right. That looks good to me too. Nice job.
Let that roll out.
Yeah. Well, she's kicking. They're kicking to a spot. They got a little wide, but she kicked it well. So say what you want, but she made the extra point, and we won by one.
That's the point that won it.
Yeah, that's what I can tell you. Yeah. Good for her.
Randy Lou, I heard the cannon go off before seeing the touchdown. It's because our broadcast might be getting to you on a 2-second delay, and those guys on the firing cannon squad, they're ready to go.
Well, they're quick.
They're veterans.
They're quick.
They are.
They are quick.
They're veterans.
Cat-like reflexes on the cannon
That's
over
nice
there.
Way of saying, nice way of saying they've been there a while.
Been there for a long time, haven't they, Chuck?
Yes.
Can be a pass play here over the middle, and that one just sails, and oh man, Gavin Hewitt almost got his.
Well, he had pressure. The quarterback had pressure. Didn't get to stand there and set his feet.
Almost intercepted by Gavin.
Either 34 ran the wrong route or Ventline.
I think he was just trying to get rid of this here, and it just sails.
He got pressure.
He didn't think anybody could get to it, but Gavin Hewitt.
We need Brayton Egger not to wrestle with that guy. He's got to bull rush him. Get rid of him. Because Brayton Egger can make a difference today.
Yes, he can.
He can.
He did last week, too.
Yeah, get that quarterback uncomfortable.
Get physical. Get handsy with him, Brayton.
Annika Rader, our little history buff here. Happy birthday, Boyne City. Did you know that?
Number 14, 1856, John Harry Miller.
Here we go. Brought to you by Boyne City High School.
And Bob Mortgage.
Bob Mortgage. Taught that all those years. Milliken.
A pitch to the outside. Oh, man.
Look at that great tackle by Mason Wilcox.
Mason Wilcox, man, he's got a job to do today, doesn't he?
He lowered the shoulder, and
Milliken is a load coming out to him.
Shoulder pads instead of my face.
Wilcox is a $145, ringing wet, and took him down. Nice job. Nice job.
The Ramblers are rotating D-line too now. They're getting them in and out, keeping them fresh. Did a good job of that last week. Actually, the last 2 weeks, the Ramblers done a good job of doing that.
Yeah, they got enough players to do that too. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, they're putting the players on the field that need to be there to make a difference. They're not platooning anymore. Gonna throw that.
The deep ball. Oh, he's wide open.
He's open.
And Wilcox just bit.
Yeah, he got caught looking.
Yep.
That's a good throw.
Watch this move up by number 8 if we got it in the screen. No.
Vent line pass to Craig, the junior. complete for a huge gain. Brings up first down. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Well, I think he was expecting to be a quick hitch and just bit a little bit, and then it was a deep ball. So,
well, that's the sophomore Wilcox playing.
There goes up middle. Ball's out. Ball was out.
They're looking in there quick.
Well,
Boyne City ball.
Rambler football.
2 turnovers of the day.
Caden Reynolds.
Take a look. Welcome back, Reynolds. Sure missed you last week.
Well,
that's Bobby Hoth.
You see what happened there. The Ramblers stunned it, got out of gave him a little different look, changed the blocking assignment, confused him a little bit, I think.
Yeah, the ball's coming out right there.
Yeah.
And that is Bobby Hoth.
Bobby Hoth punched it right out. He's in the backfield right away.
That's Milliken. 2 turnovers on the day.
That gets in your head, too.
Caitlin Banner watching from her apartment in Kalamazoo. Thank you for tuning in and watch this play.
Deep ball to Aiden Bream.
Yeah.
That looks like...
I got to see that again.
Me too. Unless their feet got tangled up.
That's twice. It looks like the defensive backs just look like they dive for it.
There's a flag out there.
And Will follows that ball so well, but we're looking for the feet this time. And just out of view there.
The late flag.
And that's, boy, that young 44 Harrington, the senior, sure getting tested over there on that side, isn't he?
It's on the Ramblers or something.
Sportsmanlike conduct.
Oh,
another one of the sportsmanlike.
Someone did not agree with that play, as we thought ourselves down here there was some pass interference, but maybe that's just what someone was frustratingly venting.
I think
we're going to take a look at a wide shot here of that play and see, in fact, why the frustration came out here. Keep an eye on the bottom left of your screen here.
See if we can catch it here as it comes back into your screen. Yeah, there's nothing there. Nothing there. He just fell down.
Yep.
They both fell down.
Good clean play.
Yep.
Backs the Ramblers up second and forever. Gives the ball to Bobby Hoth.
Good cut. Good defense by the Vikings. Another flag.
That's going to be on Grayling, personal foul.
Flag on the play.
So the officials are trying to keep this game in check here. It's getting a little chippy out there.
Speaking of chippy, how about the hit Noah put on his guy there? Noah Vondra making his play over there.
He's down. Now watch this. 11.
Yeah. That's the quarterback vent line. Those guys like to hit too when they can, but not with the players down already.
Can't do it when they're down. That's the rule. Yeah, Noah's having a good year, I tell you what. Every time he walks by me in the hallway, are you ready? You ready for this week? Without a doubt, he's ready to go.
Says about 3 words.
Hey, that's all he tells me. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Give him extra credit. That was 4 words.
Yes. Bobby Hoth again punches this one out.
Oh, gosh. If Aiden would have stayed on that block 1 extra second, Bobby could have sprang out there.
Close to a first down here. If they don't have it, it's 4th and inches.
I think Caitlin's referring to the year, Chuck, when the field was covered in snow. I think that was on this day.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was about 15, 14, 15?
2015 season, yeah. Yep.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, Pine River. Well, we're going to take a short commercial break here. Coming back to Ramblers on 4th and 1. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Rambler fans, to the Rambler Sports Network. The score here is 6-7. Grayling Vikings scored on their opening drive, made the extra point attempt. The difference here is Boyne City did not, so the score is 6-7. We are in the second quarter. I'm sorry, still in the first quarter, coming to an end. So second quarter coming up, 4th and 1 play.
That game they're talking about, that was an interesting night before.
Yes.
Going to all the local businesses, and we rounded up plastic and cars and auto repairs and getting tires to sit all over it. And
we knew what was coming, and you guys got it covered just in time.
A lot of work for the entire community. That was great. 4th and 1 here for the Ramblers.
Actually, they took it back, you guys. It was 4th and 9.
And looks like they didn't get it. First down for the Vikings.
Looks like if you're wanting to go into the Alpine Chocolate House, you can watch the game there, too, according to Amanda Burns. They've got it showing downtown.
Oh, he dropped it because he was through the hole.
Yeah, Jacob Bush. Yeah, Jacob Bush. I thought he had it. Thought he had plenty of yards, but this might have been a read play. I think it's a read play, and
he didn't think he was getting that
Jacob
ball.
didn't think he was getting it. Jack thought he got it, and nobody got it. So,
because it was open.
Regardless, it would have been Vikings ball. Here's a deep pass. Wilcox. Oh!
Nice head turn by Wilcox. Boy, you played that so well.
The old center fielder's turn. Almost had an interception on that one.
By Gavin Hewitt.
Here it is.
There it is.
I don't know what you guys are complaining about. It looked like it didn't take that long.
It took
guys are quick,
all
man.
night and all day.
There's the tires there.
Look at it. You got tarps, there's plastic, there's pond liners, and there's every type of plastic you can think of.
And incredibly, just before game time, that field was a field of green.
It looked fantastic.
It was actually warm.
Incredible.
It firmed up.
Thanks, Caitlin, for taking us back in time. That Pine River game, that was a regional game, which we ended up winning to the semis.
Get outside. Get outside.
Milliken, bring that man down. There he goes.
On the carry, drop for a loss by Bobby Holt.
Well, tackled for a loss by Bobby Holt and Robinson. So they're flowing well, the Ramblers are.
Yeah, you can see Robinson and Hoth, whole team of Ramblers now, just making sure they keep their feet. Make sure you stay square.
Yeah, that's the key. Well, they got trips left.
Back into spread
Tight
them
end
out
to
here.
the right. Power right.
Yep, to the tight end. Yep.
Well, he's missed him.
Good idea. Just threw it, and that, thanks to Jacob Gregoire rushing the quarterback, Mentline had no time to see his open receiver.
The ball intended for Drew Canary, the senior, number 34.
Yeah, Chuck, saw that a mile away, didn't you?
Yeah.
Trips left, going to the tight end on the other side.
Yep.
A little more balanced here. Van Line in shotgun formation.
Watch it to Milliken up the middle.
He's calling an audible, guys.
He spread them out again, so you could be right there, Andy.
Yeah.
Punt.
He's going to punt it.
Looks like.
He's going to punt it.
You know, they St. Francis did that last night in the Charlottesville game, and it bit them.
Were you there, Chuck? That was a good game.
Yeah, I went to that game, too.
Listen to it on the radio.
They get in there, and they rush back, and while the punter is retreating, they snap the ball to him. I don't understand the logic, and I think there's more risk than reward on that.
Tough game for Charlevoix. They were in that the whole time until
led 32-31 at the half.
Yeah, fourth quarter.
At the half. 63 points.
Change of pace at the fourth quarter there, though, huh?
Yeah, it just turned into power football. They both ran, what they had and right at each other. And a few unfortunate mistakes for Charlevoix.
It's too bad. I was hoping Charlevoix could keep the run alive.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, 8-0. They finish 8-1. Here comes Bobby Hose. Speaking of number 8.
Right on cue.
Yeah.
Got to give credit to Grayling. I mean, they got some team speed here, and Bobby Hoth, Aaron Bess.
See your guard getting out there and meeting the guy on the other side of the scrimmage. That makes the difference.
They're having a hard time getting around the corner.
This Grayling team wasn't on the radar early in the season. I mean, they started 1-3, and then, like I said earlier, just finishing strong, finishing with big points, and here they are in the district finals, and they look great.
Jacob Bush up the middle.
Yeah, he's just going to play bulldozer and just head down.
Dig out 3 yards maybe.
Jordan Wakely and Anthony Fisher on the stop. Third down.
Yeah, it's got to be hard if you're a Charlevoix fan, having that great year and have it come to an end on quite frankly, probably some mistakes.
Yeah, that was a good, solid football team. Give all the credit to them, and you know, it's always you always got to beware of St. Francis team in the playoffs. Wow. Look at TJ. We couldn't get the tower cam to work apparently, and now he's creating his own tower.
He is the tower.
He is the tower on the ladder. Hope the wind doesn't pick up anymore. He could.
Well, he's young.
That's probably, I'm going to guess, guys, something that Randy Calcaterra did not teach in class. Just going ad lib here. That's the professionalism here.
Well, he's young.
Well, Ramblers pick up a first down.
I think there's a message on the top of that. It says, "Do not sit here."
That's right. This is not a step. It is a seat, though. It is a seat.
It is a seat, not a step.
Yeah. First and 10 for the Ramblers.
Just coming this way with good lead block.
Little power play.
Bobby Holt on the carry. Stop by David Milliken.
Milliken on the tackle. A little bit. He's everywhere, huh?
He is.
Well, that's a good pickup, 3-4 yards.
And right back at it here. A little up tempo here for Coach Suttle. Calls maybe 3 or 4 plays, and they run them back to back to back. And here's Aaron Best. Aaron Best picks up a first down.
Nice job. Milliken on tackle.
He's not as fast as his counterparts, Bobby Hoth, Caden Jewett, but man, he's fast enough for me.
Yeah, and he's fresh too, guys. I mean, he takes that edge and outran Milliken there.
He did.
Milliken's going to need something at halftime.
Yeah.
He's all over the place, isn't he?
A little extra Gatorade. Here we're going to go to the air.
Here we go.
Airs it out to
Best again.
Aaron Best.
Hey, he did the right thing, put his hands out.
Yeah.
That was nice coverage, nice route, nice throw.
I think Coach Suttle, if you see now, incomplete pass, he's going to go talk to Jack Neer. I think he's calling them in bundles. He calls 3 or 4 plays, a couple off tackle, does the jet, and then sends it airborne. So once it's incomplete, then you send in another play. But I like the strategy. Little bursts of up tempo.
We've seen that be effective this year too.
Yeah, I mean on the scoring drive for the Ramblers, that's how they did it. They just
against that Mason County Central team.
going.
We saw that.
Yep.
Scored on a couple of those up tempo pace.
They can't rotate the big boys when they do that as well.
Going for another pass here. And we got a guy open. And that's just an all-out basketball play there.
That was. Little jump ball in the middle of the field.
I think number 8 bested the play there.
Well, it looked like Jack was going to run, then caught 12 out of the side of his eye there, it must have been.
Well, yeah, and if you know you can throw that ball down the field for a jump ball with Aiden Bream, you do it. Yeah. Aiden Bream's been working real hard this year, first year of football, of timing his jump. And that one looked like he timed it very well, but number 8 for Grayling.
Yeah, Dylan Craig.
Timed it well as well.
Good defensive play.
Yeah, that was good.
Pretty well matched, number 8 versus number 12.
Yeah.
Hope to see that again.
Bobby Hoth trying to run a jet. Not much there.
Bobby Hope on the
And it's 4th down. 4th down and about 9.5.
Yeah, you probably got a punt on that one, don't you think?
I would think so. 4th and 9. 9 minutes in the second quarter to go. Ball's about midfield. We should punt.
Things have settled down. Now we're just kind of trading a little bit here and there.
Yeah, it's bend but don't break kind of football.
Jack near the punt. Goes to number 4.
Number 20.
Well covered.
Sean Little, nice job. Staying square.
You know, he's just a fundamental football player.
Smart player.
Just a fundamental football player.
Yep, does not get caught up with all the fakes. Watch him keep it.
You know, I watched him last week. He was making an effort play and grabbed a face mask in that game and was really down on himself.
But what did he do the next play, Chuck?
About 2 plays later, an interception. So he just stuck with it, which is good. You know, that's a good lesson for an athlete. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Just keep doing your job.
Yeah, he's pretty consistent player.
Yep. They got twins either side.
Watch Milliken here. Oh, they knocked it out.
Swiped it out.
Is that Gregoire that's knocked it out. Lineman fell on it. There's a penalty flag down.
That's got to be holding.
I'm hoping that's holding.
Oh, they're holding Gregoire.
Yeah, they are. And he still gets in and gets a
64
paw on that thing.
64 is holding 64.
Yeah, look at it. Look at that. Just he almost got on that. Oh,
you got to take second down there. They lost, what, 6 yards in that?
Yeah, it was a loss once they recovered.
We'd like to take an opportunity here while we await for bringing you our sponsor reads, including our presenting sponsor this season, Mr. Pat O'Brien and Associates. They're the tested and trusted real estate professionals of the North, and they strive to positively impact the marketplace and our communities. Thank you, Pat O'Brien and Associates. They sell more than houses. They sell Boyne.
Okay.
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. We'll be bringing you more sponsor reads throughout the entirety of this game.
Well, that's a spot foul, apparently. I wasn't aware.
So they're going to move back. Now it's going to be first and 30.
30. B. Reinhardt doing the marquee again. Scoreboard.
Twins either side. Same formation. Quick out.
Quick pass right there.
Yep.
Good block.
Oh, good block by 60.
And they get it all back and more.
Aaron Bess saves the touchdown.
Sparty Skillern made a heck of a block out there to get him out there.
Yeah, with the Twins out there, you watch one will block right across forward, blocking right there. They also have the tight end coming out to block as well. So they
just overloaded that side actually.
Yep.
After the pass.
It's a great play. Boyne City has the same kind of play in their arsenal.
Canary with the reception takes it. They brought that back though.
Apparently he stepped out of bounds a bit earlier than we thought.
We put that on the 42-yard line. Still a first down for the Vikings though. 1st and 10. Vent line at quarterback.
Draw. Joe McHugh filled that well.
Yep, linebackers got to do their job when they're throwing the balls all over the place. Got to watch for Milliken. Coming right back, little counter.
See,
good job. Look at McHugh in there.
Bush and McHugh trading linebacker spots there. As Bush comes back in at that spot. Just enough for Coach to say, good job, McHugh. Aaron Maston.
Yeah, he held tough that time. It's good.
She messages in, tweets in with a tweet to the RSN crew. Thanks, Mrs. Maston. Keep working hard, Boyne City, as get this next play going here. 2nd down. Whistles blow.
Motion on the Grayling.
Yeah, illegal procedure. Okay, so we're moving back some more.
This kind of stops the flow and the tempo of what Grayling's been successful doing on these drives.
Which is an advantage for the Ramblers because they were rolling there for a little bit, getting things going. 7:39 to go in the second here. Seems like it's slowed down, like you said, Roger.
Right. And then the Ramblers hopefully come up big here. 2 turnovers on the day already for the Vikings. And
you're going to see a draw out of that quarterback before too long.
Yeah, those linebackers keep saying it. Got to stay home. There it is.
Yep, you guys called it. That's similar to the play that scored on that opening drive. Ventline takes it in earlier, but stopped by Ager on that play.
So they send a guy in motion hoping you're going to chase it or follow it and adjust to it.
Yeah.
And they
Reynolds did.
and they sneak in right behind where they left.
Well, 3rd and about 10 now. 3rd and about 11, I guess. And big play here for the Rambler defense with about 6:40 to go here in the half. Try to get that ball back.
Trips left, tight end right. They threw to the tight end last time on that one.
Pass play to me.
There we go. Over the middle, Hewitt.
Nice. Nice.
Almost had another. Man, he found that ball. He saw that coming, and he had to scramble to get back there, but got his eyes around the right time and almost had an interception.
I find it amazing, those young sophomores back there. They got nerves of steel.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they play that, they turn that head around. You see it on TV all the time, but it is not easy. You know, just to run at top speed with your receiver.
On Sunday afternoons, flag football time.
I mean, these guys are in a real game and get their head turned around with all those pads on. Pretty good play by Hewitt. As you saw earlier, Wilcox did the same thing.
Well, Grayling's willing to roll the dice here on a lot of things, so I think you got to play this straight.
I would agree. Oh boy! Oh boy!
Picks it off the ground.
Oh,
that's okay though.
And still a beautiful punt.
I tell you what, that was a tough.
Oh, Wilcox
he picked it up.
Gains about 3 on the play.
That was
got some flags now.
Yeah, we got some more unsportsmanlike here, but man, that was a low snap that bobbled, and we saw somebody breaking through, and it just happened to be Milton. So Milton not the quickest, but he could pick up about 4 of the Grayling Vikings, but I don't think he can. I don't think he can get in there and get the quickness to block the punt.
The Ramblers were totally playing that fake.
Yep.
Personal foul. Grayling.
Yeah. It was after the play.
Another mistake by the Vikings.
Yeah.
Well, 2 officials threw it. I didn't see it. But
yeah, it was after the play. I think somebody was pushing Jacob Gregoire, kind of thing. Same kind of thing. Those linemen are in there just beating on each other all day.
Could be their last game, you know.
They're getting pretty chippy.
So you get in there, you get physical, you smack each other around. Then at a certain time, you just got to cut it off.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
Point.
It can be hard.
But hey, when you're a senior and you think this could be your last game, we're going to go round and round all 4 quarters today.
It's good football. It was nothing too crazy because they're all standing up clapping.
Yeah.
Gotta let the chain gang set here.
When the Ramblers take over on downs, the score is still 6-7. The Ramblers trail by 1, and here comes the Ramblers on offense.
Just churning for a couple.
Yep, Jacob Bush.
That's good, though. It's good when they started to drive. Positive yards.
Picked up 2. So brings up 2nd and 8 for the Ramblers. Got about just under 6 minutes before halftime today. Division 6 district finals. Winner of this game goes on to play Calumet or Nugani. Winner of that game. Nugani, I just heard, win last night by 1 point over Calumet. If Boyne City wins, guys, we get to host one more game here next week.
Isn't that wild?
Wow. Much like everything in the world today, we're just living day to day, aren't we?
We are.
Will we be here?
Who knew when we called the Mason County game that we'd be here 2 weeks later?
Yeah.
Crazy COVID. Quarantines, school closings, but here we are, luckily.
Send the Ramblers to Glen Lake, which is a quality football team, minus 3 starters, and beat them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who knew? Well, big third down play here after a couple running plays. Oh, they're going to give it to, is that Aaron Bess?
Yep.
Aaron Bess carries the football. Stopped by
4th down now, and we're going to get a punt, I would guess.
Well, 11 just left the field hopping, so he's patting his head like he needed a guy. That's their quarterback.
Okay, that's not a good sign for the Vikings.
Vet line.
Again, punting into this wind. Not real strong wind, but.
There's our quarterback. He doesn't play defense, but he sure can punt. And takes a nice roll.
We're kicking away from 4, obviously, because we've done it twice now. Anthony Fisher, the junior from Grayling.
Looks like Jesse Bolter agrees with you or disagrees with you, Andy. She thinks Milton is speedy.
He's speedier than he was.
He is. I'm amazed with his strength. I wouldn't put him on my radar as far as speed, but he broke through that line. He was getting there.
Well, vet line went out and they pulled him back. They got another kid in at quarterback now.
Yeah, I was watching him at warm-up. If that is number 4 at quarterback? Yeah. Junior Anthony Fisher.
That's a kid that was back deep for a punt.
Another tremendous athlete, so not really going to be a loss there. vent line is out. So,
but number 21, Milliken's still in at tailback.
I think you'll see him all night.
Yeah,
or all day.
Ball might go to him. My guess.
They're going to run the keeper.
At home to stay was Egger.
Stop by.
Yeah, he'll be back. I think he'll be back.
He's working the ankle out. Brayton Egger introduced himself to Mr. Fisher. On that
Looks
last
like
play.
Tricia Bank wants to thank Team BCVI for sharing both teams, as I am home on quarantine, as some are. And we'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Rambler Sports Network. We heard that some were on quarantine from the Grayling Viking School District. So those of you who chose to tune in, couldn't make the trip up, thanks for watching.
Again, Anthony Fisher, tremendous athlete. He's
nice ball.
Picked off by Hewitt.
He got one.
He finally got one. There's a flag down. It's going to be after the play, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
that's the
tell you what, Anthony Fisher, his first 2 plays were a run and then a pass. This kid's got some future to him, but
he had a nice arm on
he just made a bad decision here. Tried to force that one in there. Gavin Hewitt just steps in front of that one.
Yeah, if he threw that 2 seconds earlier, he had a wide open. But
personal foul, head-to-head contact. Looks like on the Ramblers.
Yep, that's on Gregoire.
As you said, though, Andy, after the play, so that turnover will count.
That hurts, though.
That does. That a huge field position battle here. That's going to hurt. 3:28 left.
Gregoire was the recipient on the last one, right?
I'm telling you, those guys don't know when to quit.
Well,
Gregoire's played pretty chippy his whole football career.
That's him. That's how he's gotten here. So just got to make sure it's not costing you.
Can't cost you
major plays.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's still football.
Jacob Bush, come on, break one out. Break one.
Tackled forward. We take the 3 yards.
Good hard run. I love it when a running back just bottles up that ball. Those feet are still moving, though. There's no hands being used here because those hands are covering the football. But look at those feet.
I got to get him down to the younger kids and show them how to cover the points through the line.
There it is again. Vent line's back in the game.
Okay, heavy dose of Jacob Bush. Now we're going to get a little bit of jet.
3 minutes to go and a half.
Yep.
Second down.
They're running a bundle here. Watch for the jet. Watch for the pass.
Oh, that one's stuffed.
Yeah.
Bobby Hope on the carry.
Yeah, they usually run a couple Jacob Bush, and then they'll try the outside with a jet, Bobby Hoth or Aaron Bess, and then they'll try it, put it in the air. But
it was working.
It was.
Yeah,
that up tempo.
Drew Canary, that's the guy that caught that big reception. Playing defensive end there. It's a big boy to get around.
Yeah, he's a good-sized kid.
Go.
And comes right back to the pass play.
Nice defense by 88.
That was good defense.
Jack Deere's pass.
Jordan Wakely.
Got to get that up tempo going now. 2 minutes to go here before
We're all
halftime.
watching the clock, aren't we, Andy?
Yeah, every time.
2 minutes here.
Wakely's played a decent game. He's the guy that the guard has to pick up when they come around the corner. So he's all over the field. We haven't called him much, but I've watched him. He's all over the place.
Okay, watch wide side here with Colton Stat, and also
timeout Grayling.
Watch it. Aiden Bream, I thought they'd go to the corner of the end zone with him.
Well, this is where they do that. You're right, Andy. This is where they do that.
Well, you're watching the Rambler Sports Network. This score is still 6-7. A minute 46 left to go before half. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? I'm proud to be a Rambler because of the endless community support the school receives. Whether it be a Friday night in the stands at a football game or a Friday night in the bleachers at a basketball game, the community shows endless support for this school. My name is Max Fonder, and I play football and basketball here at Boyne City High School.
Welcome back to the Rambler Sports Network. Score here, Rambler 6, Vikings 7. Scoreless here in the second quarter as we get ready for the Ramblers driving in we hope to be a finishing touch to this half. Ball on the 28-yard line. They're moving the ball pretty well, pretty effective.
Well, in the next 2 minutes here, they got to be real smart with their play calling and the clock.
All coming after turnover, interception by the
Yeah, I would, just saying that, I'd go back to this. This looks good. Jacob Bush in the flat.
That year's pass to Jacob Bush is complete. However, there's a flag on the
Got a flag on the play.
Flags are flying here in this quarter.
Gonna be holding.
Yep.
Holding against the Reynolds. I was just going to say that to you, Chuck. At
right
the
here.
break, seeing Jack Neer come out on the run looked very good to me.
Yeah.
A little bit of space, a run pass option. You got receivers. But you also got to make sure you don't hold as a lineman. It's tough to block when your quarterback is running.
Well, yeah, but if he's going to kill your quarterback as an offensive lineman, you save your quarterback.
It's true.
We'd also like to take a moment to thank our local sponsor, TrueStream, powered by Great Lakes Energy, connecting rural Michigan to the modern world with their new FiberNet internet network. So thank you to our local sponsor, TrueStream, bringing you this second quarter.
Clock's down to 1:25.
Yeah, clock is ticking right now.
Rambler's back.
Going to
got a pass.
Bobby Hope down the middle.
Oh, he dropped it.
Bobby Hope.
That will stop the clock, but man, that route has been open many times this season. And man, when I saw that route coming, I thought, oh boy, it's going right to us in the end zone.
Jack look him off left the whole way, turns back and throws it.
Just off the tips of his fingers, he had it. And oh, he's kicking himself right now.
Well, I can promise you he didn't do it on purpose.
Nope. Everybody wants that play back.
I was going to say that, if you just put a little more air into that, but for a high school quarterback, that was a sweet ball, I'm telling you. 3rd and 25 now. Throwing the ball again. Over the middle, Aiden Bream up, and he got it. And he got it. He's timed his jump perfect for that one.
There's that jump ball we talked about.
Yeah.
Aiden Bream won the jump that time over 2 would-be defenders.
He's worked so hard all year on that.
The clock has stopped. Oh, they gave him the first down. They stopped the clock and they weren't sure. It looked like they were marking it short.
I'd send it to him again in the corner of the end zone over here.
Oh, this one's coming right at us, guys. We love it when this happens, don't we?
Aaron Best, cut it up. Aaron Best.
Timeout. You
got to get a timeout here.
Use them.
Best on the carry.
Clock's ticking.
Timeout.
Yep. No timeout called yet, and there it goes. 41 seconds. That one goes timeout to Boyne City. And we are looking at 2nd and 5 from the 18-yard line. We're going to take a look at this catch again, guys.
Throwing it to your power forward.
No kidding. Right? No kidding.
Well, when I saw that route, it was right in front of us here, and he's double covered, triple covered, I think double covered. I thought, man, he better be able to jump and get that ball this time. This is, if you don't time your jump, this is going to be picked off. And sure enough, all that effort of working on timing it, getting 2 hands up there.
Yeah, here it is again.
Are available exclusively.
Oh, beautiful. He does look him off right there, as Chuck mentioned. And he throws
and he takes the hit. Takes a hit after he let that one go. That's no fun.
There we go.
Nice job, Will McGinnity. Look at this.
Highest point.
Yeah, there's 3 guys around him. 3 guys around him.
Highest point.
Gotta love it. Stay tuned for the rest of the basketball season coming up. You'll see more of that from Aiden Bream.
You got 41 seconds. 2nd and 5. And you do have a field goal kicker, boys.
You do have a field goal kicker.
True. Talking about Allie Herrick. She's been great all year. Jack's looking this way. Here it is in the end zone.
He's got it. A little too far.
It was there.
Good idea. You're going to have to run a route, I think, with number 8. What's number 8's name again? It's
Dylan Craig.
Craig, yeah. Too good of an athlete. You're going to have to run a route. It's kind of hard for Aiden to just run a fly pattern and just out jump Craig.
I believe he's a basketball player.
He is.
I would say so.
that was an inside out route. He ran in and then cuts back to the corner of the end zone just to give himself a little room against Craig because he's just too good of an athlete to go straight up.
3rd and 5, 35 seconds to go.
I'd run a slant here.
3rd down, here comes.
There it is.
To the corner.
Good block by Aiden Bream. Bobby Hoth. Touchdown Ramblers.
Aiden Bream.
What a block.
That block and how he played that was perfect.
Aiden Bream.
Hands up.
at how smart he is, and he turns his back to the play and gets his hands up. I'm not holding. I'm not doing anything.
Just
beautiful. He just missed it, but it was, yeah, he played that perfectly. What a smart kid.
And there's that drop pass from Bobby Hoth coming back to pay dividends. You know, he takes it in for the go-ahead touchdown. Ramblers lead now 13-7 as we get set for Allie Herrick's extra point.
No, they're going to go for 2 here, try to get that point back. Jacob Bush up the middle, and they got it.
Untouched.
Made that look easy.
I say guess, but blitz. You guys know how I feel about blitzing. We're going to watch Aiden right here, and he's going to get down here to set that up. Now watch him as he raises his hands. See that?
No.
That means I'm not blocking the back. I'm not doing anything illegal.
But he got in the way just enough.
Yeah, it was more of a box out.
Yes.
It was, yeah. And again, with an athlete like Craig, if you try to get your hands on him and he's moving and there's all that space, you usually get caught up with a hold. But he did a great job of just boxing out.
Well, let's watch our reaction.
Oh boy, yeah, we got a little excited. Came right to us.
Here it comes.
You can see the RSN trailer come into view here.
Oh God!
As Bobby goes ahead.
Yeah, there we are. Look at top of your screen.
There we go.
Were you filming that, Roger?
I did not get that on film. I
saw you had your phone out trying to film some of these live plays here.
I thought the one before was going to come at our direction, but missed that one. Right at us, though, wasn't it?
That was beautiful.
We were 10 yards away from Bobby and joining that celebration.
Good offensive call by the coach on that, too. He set, with the pass play before, single out here, gave him the same look, but a different play, right?
Oh, going short. Good idea.
Aiden Bream.
Aiden Bream!
Yes.
Aiden Bream.
Does it all.
Almost catches a touchdown, throws a block, makes a tackle, he's going to buy dinner.
But he doesn't have to drive the bus home.
Yeah.
We're here.
No.
We're home.
Good idea. I don't know if this was planned. I'm sure they tried to kick it short, kick it away from 4, but...
Yeah. 23.6 seconds.
Don't count the Vikings out yet with 23 seconds.
Well, the starting quarterback is back in the game.
Yes, he's back. They got 2 stud receivers.
Hunter Ventline.
All right, so let's check out the corners.
So you got 5 receivers out of the field.
For the Ramblers here, they're going to call a timeout and talk this over.
Well, you have to. They showed a formation that I don't think we were quite set for.
Timeout, boys.
It's a smart timeout. Get set.
Yep.
You can't storm up. You can't bank them.
Well, the whole second quarter went without a score. A lot of mistakes, a lot of flags, back and forth. And Boyne City with the go-ahead touchdown with just 26 seconds left. Now down to 23 after that kickoff. What an exciting end to this half, guys.
It's just good football. Just good athletes on both sides.
No rain
It's
yet?
fun to watch, really fun to watch. I'm impressed with Grayling. Like I said before the game started, they got it figured out, and I'm a firm believer that they do. They got a good football team. This is going to be a great game, great second half coming up.
As you go through those guys that run out into the field for Grayling, I dare you to find 2 seniors.
Yeah, they're going to be good for a while.
Yeah, Milliken's back next year.
They got
that young quarterback,
they
Fisher.
got a freshman that plays center and middle linebacker. 52.
False
Legal
start.
procedure, yeah.
Illegal procedure.
I didn't see it, but that's what they called.
I don't know. It might have been.
You're still one big play away from making a difference here. So you got smart D.
I've got my eye on number 34, Canary over there, top of your screen.
Well, I'd go to 8.
I would go to 8 with the matchup on Wilcox.
Oh my gosh.
Wilcox has been having a great game, but he did get burned at one play.
And the size.
And the size differential, yeah, I would.
Look at 8. He's got no help, or they're running him away. So you got single coverage over to him.
Oh, there's that play again.
Sean, ball does go to Canary.
Sean Little knew that.
Canary is complete.
Timeout, Grayling.
Aaron Best and Bobby Holt in on the stop.
Well, you see that play, Andy. We both called it. They got you thinking that now, and take a shot to that left side.
Yep. Well, there's so much going on with so many options over there when you got those trips or the twins over there on that right side, and then you have Wilcox over here on an island alone. Always got to be looking.
Throw that play again too, right?
Yeah.
You're in man coverage out there, and then they send 3 big hogs at you, and you're trying to defend.
It's a good play. I mean, like I said, Boyne City has it in their playbook as well.
Hogs in a respectful way,
right?
Yes.
Linemen.
Yep.
Like the Redskins.
Yes.
Hogs, yes.
Exactly. And not this one, the one before that, 60 got out there in a big way and made a difference.
He did. Yeah, you send him up there lead block, and then
Sparty Skillern. Wonder if his parents like Michigan State.
Yeah.
Now they're on the right hashtag.
Watch
so they
that
got
tight
a lot
end.
of room on number 8 here.
Watch that tight end.
To the left, here it comes.
There it is. Ball in the middle.
Picked off!
Oh my goodness.
Picked off by Bobby Hoth. Holy cow.
And Bobby,
clock's still running. They ran off about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that's a beautiful play designed by Grayling.
We lost 3
seconds. But a better defensive play by Bobby Hoth. Watch this play right here. What a great play. Just, it opened wide, but Bobby Hoth just stepped in front of it. There was nobody behind.
Just quick.
Number 4, and that would have been that probably would have been a touchdown if he would have caught that. Bobby Hoth, just too quick.
Well, guys, Coach Suttle told me to bet you guys right now what he's going to do. But
well, I'm pretty clear what he's going to do.
I'll bet you he's just going to take a knee here.
Jacob Bush up the middle? No, wait.
No chance. Although you don't want to do anything. If it's not there, don't throw it, right?
No, don't throw this.
Well, it's
if it's
5 seconds.
We've seen it before.
It's 5 seconds. Just got to make sure.
They ran some more off?
Yeah,
Chuck and I both noticed Bobby went out of bounds, but the clock kept running. And
they're putting time back on right now.
So, yep, 7.
Right now it's just a 7.
That'd be about right.
Is that about 9, I thought?
Well, Rambler fans, I know halftime is coming up, but don't go anywhere. If you would like to catch one of our talented RSN crew members, that's Will McGinnity. He is going to be presenting his brand new short animated film coming up at halftime. Widget, his Quest to Fringe Isle, Episode 1, will be broadcast to all of you.
Timeout, Boyne City. They're going to talk this one play they have over.
One shot.
You got a lot of playmakers out there.
I'd go Aiden Bream in the corner here. Why not? Jump ball. We saw.
I think they had Aaron Bess and Aiden Bream over here split out like they normally do, and there's a good combination.
Right. We're trying to win it all.
We're trying to.
You two need to settle down over there.
I think you run the old flea flicker and
double bat wing 22.
Double fly wide.
Double wide fly pattern.
Check near scores on a 38-yard scramble.
I hope Coach Shuttle's not listening to either of you.
Hey, where do you think I got these plays? Come on.
3rd grade, wherever that was at.
That's the plays I call.
Whatever state you were in.
We call it every Wednesday on the elementary school playground.
Yeah.
Sunday at 3 here at flag football.
All right.
All right, here we go again. Aaron Bess and Aiden Bream out wide to the bottom of your screen, and I think there's going to be some action over here.
Well, they're committing to the rush here, the Grayling team. Look at the defensive lineup in front here.
Yeah, look at number 8 playing Aiden deep.
I think it's going to be a crossing pattern over the middle. Milliken dropping back now.
Yeah. Blitzing off the side.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, picked off. Almost.
That's not what you want.
And that's going to do it. Well, good. He just threw it kind of away.
Nothing there for Neer, and that'll bring our first half to an end where the score is Boyne City Ramblers 14, Grayling Vikings 7, and it appears
okay, there, yeah.
Will bring us to the half. Please stay tuned for Will McGinnity's debut short featured animated film coming up next, right after this short commercial break.
Oh. Ah. Ugh. Oh. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Hup. Hmm. Yeah. Yes. Hey Chase, you would not believe what I saw this morning.
Widget, where have you been? Did you forget that the Forest Rally was today?
Oh, sorry bro, this can't wait. You really need to check this out. Oh, the race is today. Oh, why do I always forget?
Well, get ready, knucklehead. The race starts in 12 minutes.
Alright, I'll have to show you later.
Let's just go to the race. You know, Chase, I've got a good feeling about today. Where have I ever heard that before?
Yeah, good luck to you too, bro.
Huh? Who is that?
Never seen him before. Good morning, racers, and welcome to the Forest Rally. Today's race is a one-lap doozy that loops around the Far Gap Woods. It is a charming little circuit that serves as a nice place for expert drivers to show off their skills. The top 5 racers will qualify for the Far Gap Championship next week. Now, everybody, start your engines! Big brother, can't keep up?
Not so fast, Widget. I'm faster than you. Whoa.
Oh, so this is the way he wants to race, huh?
New objective. Don't let this guy win.
Ah! Ooh, that was close. but you love to watch it. What a race.
What happened?
Hey, it wasn't me. It was him. Wow, he's gone.
Man, come on. Let's go home.
Who is it?
Hey, it's me.
What do you want?
Look, I know you're sad about the race today. But I wanted to see that place you were talking about this morning.
Look, all I want to do is play video games right now, okay?
Okay, fine. We can stop for burritos afterwards. So you're telling me this is where you saw something cool?
Uh-huh. I thought I saw something on the other side. Oh, never any fun.
Huh, it appears to be a map.
How interesting.
Don't touch it.
Well, but you touched it.
I touched it first.
Talk about this later. Yeah.
Hey, that's the guy from the race earlier today.
Where is the map? It was right here.
I don't know, boss. You know, maybe you should have...
Shut it! This map leads to the gem on the fringe isle that I need to rule over the Fargate Isle. What was that?
Sir, there seems to be a car parked out front. It's the same Mortal Sea you raced against earlier today.
Find them! They are here somewhere.
Welcome back to the Rambler Sports Network. We are bringing you that animation short from this man right here, Will McGinnity. Hello. You heard us all year, this year and last year, say his name. He's the guy up in the crow's nest shooting that perfect spiral as it goes through the air. But Will, fantastic job on that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, so the audience at home, if you'd like to know a little bit more about it, tweet in. But right now, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. I know a little bit about animation and the time it takes. You watch a 1-minute video, and I don't think people realize how much time goes into 1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
That was an 11-minute video.
Yes.
So can you tell the process and how much time it takes?
Well, it definitely took a while. I mean, learning the interface of Blender took a long time, and especially getting all the camera movements mapped out, getting a script, writing it for all the characters, and basically just deciding the plot. All of it comes together, and it makes something really cool in the end.
Yeah, it's very unique, and I would like to know, you got your script down.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then it comes time to do the voiceovers. Your voice, incredible. I can hear it in there. Then how did you come up with the idea of getting your brother involved? Yeah, I can hear his voice in there too, Cliff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always thought I should have more than one character because, of course, you want like more than one character interacting. So I thought, you know, what better thing to use than my brother?
Sure.
Yeah.
Then I expected maybe there's a little bit of Ava in there, but no. Coming up in the big black truck was.
Who knows? Maybe on part 2. I don't know.
But your dad was in there too, huh? Yeah. Barry got a little caveat in there with his voice over. So nicely done. About how long do you think you've got invested into that video?
Oh boy. Well, I started working on it. That was probably about October or September of last year. So a little bit over a year.
Okay.
But I wasn't working on it like every day. I was kind of taking breaks and stuff.
And that's just part 1, ladies and gentlemen. And I got to the end and I went, oh, I want to know what happens.
Yeah, no,
so part 2, stay tuned. Will's going to be bringing that to you. And then you're also a part of this RSN crew. Does Randy Calcaterra have you on any special animation projects there?
Yes. I am making a Captain Rowdy model, and I'm soon to animate that into maybe some of our broadcasts.
Really? A digital animation of Captain Rowdy?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I love it. And how's that coming?
It's coming good. Working on it now.
Using Blender also?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When can we expect that? By the end of this season? Basketball season?
Probably around basketball season.
Okay.
I would expect it.
And that's where Rambler Rowdies really pump up the gym, and Captain Rowdy is a huge part of that. Will, we'd like to thank you very much for your time, all your efforts and your creativity, and great job on the War of the Worlds, too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, Will's got to get back up to the crow's nest, shoot that film, and we'll be right back on another. We also have Kevin Crandall that is standing by, so he'll be joining us on headset, too.
All right.
Thanks again, Will.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so that's class for today. Remember, you've got some worksheets too. At least yeah, the finish line, Ames. 16.5. You got a couple quizzes. You have. Boy, back.
I need a Frank.
Heard us call over the years for a number of years is Kevin Crandall. He's the one that always tweets in, watches from Iraq, where he is stationed. Kevin, now you're back in Boyne City.
Yeah, I am. Just glad to be here, too.
Yeah, and very special moment last year. Can you talk us a little bit about last year? You're in Iraq on a special assignment. You were inducted into the Boyne City Hall of Fame. Couldn't be here, of course, but during a basketball game, somehow this production brought you into our gymnasium. The entire gym could hear what you were saying. We watched you on the big screen, and just that interactivity was just amazing. What was it like way over across the seas?
It's crazy just with the technology they got nowadays. I called in, spoke a couple of days before this, and we did the dry run. Everything worked out good, and then, of course, there's that little glitch when everything first started, but at the end of the night, I think everything turned out good. It was great to be able to see the folks, see my family that was there.
How fitting to have you back here the week after Veterans Day. You are one of our most celebrated vets here in Boyne City. We love having you on the show. We love when you tweet into us. You've been doing that a long time.
Yeah, we actually look forward to it.
Yeah, we do.
We're like, where's Crandall?
Yeah. Chuck and I remember being way up in the booth up there on the green screen back in those days.
You said 7 years ago, right?
7 years.
It's been a while ago, yeah.
Actually, that night in the gym, obviously a lot of folks there, I was there. That whole gym gave you a standing ovation that night, which is amazing. Not just our folks, but the other folks. I mean, it was an amazing moment and touching, and people appreciate you. So thank you very much.
The support in the community. I mean, Boyne City, of course, is great, but everybody from Charlevoix to Grayling to Gaylord, everybody around. For just all of the military in general is just great around here.
Yeah, and I think that's great. I don't know if people understand or know exactly what you do and what you go through. So you sacrifice a tremendous amount. So from our community, thank you very, very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And you got a special connection with one of the players on the team, your nephew John Bush, his son Jacob Bush.
Yep.
Part of the team, part of the Crandall family. And boy, what are your thoughts on that player, huh?
He's doing great.
He is.
of course, I've been gone when he was growing up, but just being here and seeing him today for the first time playing, and he's got a couple real good runs up the middle.
Wow.
He's been doing real good carrying the ball. So.
And Kevin, if you keep an eye on him in the second half, he starts to build more and more momentum as the game goes on. He starts to hit harder, run harder.
He's like a good warmed-up bulldozer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Takes a quarter or two, but what you've seen already, I would always expect more in the second half.
Yeah, good.
And he's just a guy that he doesn't get up and go crazy. He just gets back and runs the next play. He's an amazing kid to watch.
Yeah, it's the same way his dad and his uncle was Josh.
I'd say this one's a little better.
Chuck's already said that on the air twice now.
Yeah. I got to stick with my story. I got to stick with it.
John lets us know all the time that, wow, you guys think that he's better than me. Yeah, we do, actually. So we got to rub it in a little.
And Jacob's actually a pretty dang good baseball player, too.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Well, and his dad was that too.
I'll give him that, yeah.
Yep.
He was a wrestler, too, wasn't he, Jacob?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Or is, I should say.
Those Bush boys are all good ball players, baseball players.
Absolutely.
So what better way to celebrate, Kevin, than to just have you on the headset, having you watch and be a part of what we do here on Rambler Sports Network.
Yeah, you make some calls here.
That's right. You can call the
I'll see
kickoff.
what I can do. I was actually picking up a little bit of the calls over there on the sideline with Josh, and you see what we can do here. So.
Yeah, Josh has got a daughter that's a pretty good little softball player, too.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, and Sadie's a little spitfire, too. She's coming up right behind them. Right behind Sydney.
Yeah.
Those girls are pretty sweet.
So Grayling's going to kick off, it looks like, here.
And we saw this little bunch formation trickery earlier on their first kickoff.
I think they're ready for the onside now. See the bunch we're in? There it goes again.
Jacob with recovery.
It was.
Jacob Bush receives this quick.
That's a smart play, you know. Obviously, we know he has the ability to pick that up and make somebody pay for that. But, you know, starting the second half, don't get crazy. Keep it within the boundaries here.
I'd say that's a better guy to kick it to than what happened in the first play. It kicked off of Milton Grubau's, or was it Jacob Gregoire? Yeah, but Gregoire just doesn't get the experience touching the ball as much as Bush does.
Or ever.
Bush, one of the hands guys, so yeah, I'd say that ball went to the right person for that kind of play. So Jack Neer on that pistol formation.
You toss out.
Pitch off to the right.
At that place, it's just a rundown showdown between Hoth and Canary. Canary, the defensive end for the Vikings.
Well, I don't mind that. I think, you know, as we watched and we kind of reflected on the first half during halftime, make them big boys, those big guys for the Grayling, run side to side.
Yeah,
that's going to loosen them up a little bit, I think.
Look where he came from, though. 34 come all the way from the right defensive end position.
Yep. Make him run.
So he ran.
I think he can.
Middle. Keep him going, Jake.
See, that's what we're talking about, right? He just keeps going.
Yep. Slow and steady. He gets right up, and he picks up 3-4 yards every time. He just pounds that. Look at that. He just carries a couple bodies with him as
Ultimately,
he goes.
there's 5 guys on that tackle for Grayling.
Yeah.
Right? Trying to bring that little bugger down.
So brings up third down. Looks like 6 yards to go for the Ramblers here at the opening drive of the second half. The Ramblers lead 14-7.
They got 8 guys in the box around that run play.
That's Aaron Best, another great baseball player.
Aaron Best, the ball carrier.
He had a pretty good highlight reel in that first half. Number 5 did.
Yep.
3 turnovers, though, huh, Kevin? I mean, right there at the end of the half.
And there was chances for more of them, too, early on.
You think we punt here?
4th and about 5.
At
opening
40?
drive.
I think you got a punt, don't you?
Yeah, you'd think you would. They got number 12 over here on the right end.
We always say that, though, and somehow he always pulls her off somehow. I don't know how that works.
It doesn't look like he's punting.
No, he's going to go right for it.
Slant, number 12.
He's down.
Oh, it did not go Boyne City's way.
Jack Neer.
So I think that was the same play we saw Grayling run successfully when they throw back that way, and then their big lineman comes out and does some blocking out there.
Downs to Grayling, first and 10.
But high school rules, if you catch the ball with your knee on the ground.
Same as college, right?
You're down. Unfortunately, ball goes back to the Vikings. They'll start 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line here in the third quarter.
Well, 20's in there playing some linebacker. Keep your eye on him.
That's special too, Kevin.
Off right.
Yeah, Jacob Bush.
Brett Nager in there.
Linebacker, he's been switching in and out with Joey McHugh this game.
Greg Ware. Second down.
Grayling did that first drive of the game with nothing but 21.
Yeah.
That's
21 in quarterback, 11 were the only two that.
And they got away from it a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah.
They seem to be working. Then they go away from it.
Yeah, 21 Milliken, he's their all-region guy, Kevin.
That was the play we talked about at halftime that I was worried about, that little waggle or tight end dump where they get behind the linebackers. Our linebackers step forward, which is the natural teaching position for a linebacker, your first steps forward. But they defended it well there.
And the linebacker should take 2 steps back when they see the quarterback going to throw a pass.
They adjusted. They did it well.
They did.
Played defense on. That's good.
So that brings up third down.
Yep, 3rd and 8.
Patsy Grubauer thinking what we're thinking. Tough D, boys. Let's go, Boyne City defense.
Back to pass.
Oh, it's tipped up.
No flag on the play.
Ooh.
Somehow the intended receiver didn't catch it, but he tips it for one of his linemen, number 60, the receiver.
The back official threw that.
Yeah.
Grayling's clapping.
I think once it's tipped.
Once it's tipped, it's a live ball. Anybody can catch that. Yeah. That's what I was worried about.
Holding against the Ramblers.
Ramblers are penalized for a holding on that play. So that'll give the Vikings a first down.
That's tough.
Well, the Ramblers did it on defense. They did what they had to do. I think that was Gavin Hewitt on that coverage. Did a great job.
Yeah, 14.
I'm not sure where the hold came from.
See it. Seems like calling that a hold.
Oh, no, that was Sean Little on that.
Yeah. Maybe it was something we couldn't see.
Yeah.
First down for Grayling.
That's tough with a big stop.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, it's bend but don't break, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So dig your heels in and get a stop here.
So 1st and 10 from the 32, vent line. Gives the ball.
David Milliken on the carry.
Well, that's what you were just talking about,
Stop by
Kevin,
Bobby
was
Hope.
handing that ball to 21.
Second down.
I don't know why they got away from it.
Worked on their first drive. Got away from it since then.
Yeah, he runs, like we said, like Bush. Look at that. He's first touch, he picks up 5 yards. You think the whole time the defense is tackling him, but next thing you know, he's got 5 yards on the carry.
He just keeps those feet turning.
Yeah, see? Stay low and keep the feet moving.
We got twins left, single receiver right, motion left.
Yeah, 21 again, up the middle. Jacob got him.
David Milliken on the carry.
They're just trying to stretch you out to get a hole to run him through there.
Third down.
Bush and Robinson at linebacker, and Bush comes across, makes the tackle. Again, though, another 4 yards on that. Now looking at 3rd and 1 here. Vikings moving the ball. I would think with a 1 yard play, you give that ball to number 21.
Yeah, I mean, like Kevin said, that first drive, he seemed to be a horse for him.
There it goes.
There it is.
And he's stuffed.
Keeper. No, he kept it.
Hey, we had a guy on defense on 21 and number 11 that time.
Tackle for a loss.
4th down.
Look at that. Jacob Gregoire stops short, actually loses 2 yards on the play. So that brings up 4th and 3.
Big play.
And of course, they're going to go for it, being on the 35-yard line, being 7 points behind.
Trying to get him to jump. Didn't work. Looking for a play adjustment from the sideline. He's communicating that.
And timeout.
What did they do?
Timeout,
yeah.
Well, if you were wondering who's that new voice because you couldn't see the face, that was Kevin Crandall. He joined us live here on the Rambler Sports Network.
Right here in these United States of America.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a change.
Well, we're glad to have you, and we do appreciate your service.
I appreciate it. It's good to be here.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin, for all you do, and hope to hear from more tweets. Are you heading back there anytime soon?
Well, I'm actually not in Iraq anymore. I moved over to Somalia, so I'll be over there. Someplace different.
So you're still over there.
Trying to find something a little crazier than Iraq?
Yeah. Just looking for a change of scenery, and I found it.
Well, happy holidays to you.
Yeah,
and
stay safe over there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Basketball season, don't forget to tweet in. We love it.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
It's crazy. If you could tell everything he ever saw, huh?
There's things he can't tell us.
Yeah. Well, he's the reason we're safe. Here you go. Here's your fourth down play. They're up to the line. They got Twins right. Oh, going back corner.
Oh, the
Caught
only
it.
thing is, were his feet in? They say yes.
That
was a beautiful catch. I thought it was going to go out of bounds.
Well, that's the kid we were worried about.
And the matchup we were worried about.
Right. That's a heck of a call.
It is. See if we can get a look here.
Oh, he is out.
He only needs one.
But
he just needs the one.
Catches
you got
that
it.
right there.
Okay.
You're saying he had possession right there on that 1 foot down. Yeah.
He's in. So here we go. First and goal, and they score.
Touchdown Milliken up the gut. Well,
hey, it makes things interesting, guys.
It
now
does.
The all-important extra point coming up.
Yeah, they
13-14.
They send their kicker out, number 20, Elliot Boyne.
Grayling answers midway through the third quarter, making this one heck of a ball game for a Saturday afternoon. It's what you want in the district finals.
Elliot, to attempt the extra point.
yeah, the question on that catch is
blocked. That's huge.
Blocked it. That's huge.
That's huge.
Look at Aaron Best on the left side here. Aaron Best could have grabbed the ball. Yeah, he's being careful. One to dive. You got to be careful diving. There's too many people in there. Great job by the Ramblers to keep the lead.
So back to the catch. I think when we were showing the replay, I'm watching the audience, and every head's turning over here looking at
I would too.
the big screen. And I think the rule is in high school, 1 foot in.
It is 1 foot in, but it is when did he have possession so you can start counting feet. So that was, I mean, in full speed, that's hard to call.
That's a good call.
Yep. I think that's a good call at game speed. I think they made the right call.
I didn't have to make it.
Exactly.
So the Ramblers hold on to a 1-point lead after that blocked kick by Brayton Hager.
And you got to be ready for the onside kick every time for Grayling. This is a good thing.
Again, it gets through.
It's okay. Oh my gosh.
Trouble.
Looks like Grayling got it.
And they do.
This is why you do it. This is why you do it. Think about how much stress and pressure is on a onside kick. If you do it every time you see there's a chance.
We're taking another look here.
Just went through Bush's legs.
Good thing Kevin was gone.
Yeah.
Just fall on that thing. Right there. Just fall on it.
Boyne City recovers the fumble.
Oh, he did get it. Okay. Oh no, it came out again.
It did squirt out.
See, that's where I saw it, and he just got.
Well, that bottom side of that pile, there was no social distancing.
To put it lightly.
I'm just going to put it that way.
Maybe some biting going on, a finger broken. But
wow.
All right, so the Boyne City Ramblers do recover.
Something's happening here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't understand why we're lining up to kick again.
Yeah, it looks like another kickoff, doesn't
Are they back further? Was there a penalty that we missed? Mulligan? Throw some golf in here.
This is the...
Can we get a ref over here on the headset?
One redo per game play? What is going on?
Redo?
Well, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to bunch up their formation on kickoff. And like you said, Andy, I mean, the nerves have got to be rattled here for the special teams players.
Well, something happened.
I don't know what situation would make you kick that again.
Well, maybe they were offsides or something, and they're taking...
It does seem to be back further, doesn't it?
Taking a penalty and have them do it again from further back?
It's still on the 40.
It's on the 40, right.
All right, I'm confused. It was too hard to call at the bottom of the pile. So
well, they didn't whistle the play in then. That's the only thing it could have been.
That one picked up by Bush.
He took care of that, didn't he?
Bush said, okay, I'm not letting this one go.
Well, the official must not have whistled the play in. That's the only thing it could have been, because you got to raise your hand, signal to the official you're ready. He'll blow the whistle and point at you, then you can kick the ball.
That sounded pretty professional.
Yes,
we'll go with that.
We'll go with that one.
That's a great discussion.
Best explanation we have, folks.
Right now, here between the three of us, that's the best thing we got.
Andy and I couldn't come up with anything fast enough, so we're going with Chuck. And to think about it, Chuck, you're right. I didn't hear a whistle. But I heard that one. I heard that whistle.
Yep.
Here we go. Ramblers take over on offense.
Get the push on the carry.
Bush gets the first carry, picks up one.
Here you go. Yeah, we're going tempo again, I hope.
No, you can see the subs get a chance there for Grayling to...
Yeah, if we can keep those guys from being able to sub, that's a big deal. They still got 8 guys in the box against the Ramblers.
They do. Here comes that jet, and it just is... They're too quick, too much team speed for Grayling, even for Bobby Hoth to get outside and get that edge. Need a couple blocks.
Milliken's out there for the tackle again.
Yeah, the only time that jet has worked is if we get a couple blocks on that edge, and the foot race ain't gonna happen.
25 down.
That's what I'd be running.
Run at it.
I'd be blowing that thing out.
Throw a little power in there.
I do like Jack here on a rollout, and that one was perfect right between the two receivers.
The difference.
So they didn't know who that was to.
That's a tough throw, running at top speed, coming back, throwing with your right hand, running left. He does it.
I think he was expecting Aiden Bream to go up and snatch that out of the air, I think.
Well, 8 comes out of the game. This would be an opportune time to go at his replacement. They bring in another good-looking kid, though, Dakota Martin.
Yeah, he doesn't appear
body type.
Yeah, that's right.
He just looks like he wants a little bit of water over there. One play break, maybe. We'll keep an eye on 7 here.
Well, it's 4th down.
4th and 8 here.
That sails out of bounds for the Ramblers. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Score here 14-13. Ramblers lead, and the Vikings take over here.
Well, 5:20, yeah.
This third quarter brought to you by Boyne Country Provisions and the family of provisions located on the corner of Park and Water Street in downtown Boyne City. They are a locally owned and operated business, proud to provide affordable gourmet featuring Michigan-made products and specialty foods. Go visit Boyne Country Provisions. And thank you for your third quarter sponsor. As we come back to the action of the game, Ventline.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
At quarterback.
Right inside.
Quarterback's going to keep that one, that play that scored in the first.
Flag on the play.
I think they're going to get a hold.
Well, Milliken really sells that fake there. I'm watching 21 dive right at his hole, and he pulls 2 defenders his way every time.
I wonder if that's an option. I wonder if he's got a read on that he has an option. Whether he pulls that out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Ventline always likes to run to his left on those, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, but it's a total V split play.
Wow. I thought it was going to be a hold. I thought Robinson was getting held at linebacker, but yeah, they're calling this a personal foul. Helmet to helmet.
Yep.
Well, these little mistakes here keep drives alive. And that's what it's all about here today with a game that's so tightly matched. These little mistakes.
Tough. Right up the middle.
That play was...
They whistle it dead again. And a flag.
Oh my gosh, there's a great name from the past. Cole Butler, Team BCVI. Let's go Boyne, bring home the hardware.
Yeah. Cole Butler, one of the all-time legendary Ramblers.
He played in the snow game.
He's been on the highlight reel a few times,
He
right?
brought home that hardware that year. That's for sure.
That was the team that was, 3 yards short and 3 points in basketball down at the Breslin?
Yeah.
He was also on that Rambler basketball team that season, wasn't he?
Yeah, down at the Breslin there.
Yep, Cole Butler.
He's fun to watch.
Sure was a great run, wasn't it? These boys right here have a good chance, whether it's this season or next season. We've got the talent.
Milliken tries to spin out of that, but nothing doing there.
And that's why you got Robinson, you got Hoth, they're just filling their gaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Stopped by Josh Robinson and Bobby Hope.
Guys, I'd like to take a moment here, if I can. Coach Suttle sent me some great information this week on all of our Boyne City players that made the all-region team for Division 6. I'll get to those after this play.
Oh my gosh, he's wide open. He's wide open. And he got it.
Yeah, good pass. Flag on the play, however.
Wow.
It's going to be a hold.
That was wide.
It's coming back, boys.
Yeah.
Wide open.
That's a lucky break.
Hold. You know, it's the same thing that happened in Charlevoix last night. Same story. They had a long pass play. It was called back late in the game. Same thing here.
Alex Calcaterra saving that butt. It comes back anyway. But let me get back to this all-region team on offensive line. Caden Reynolds makes the all-region team. Bobby Hoth making the team for running back. Our quarterback, Jack Neer, on all-region. For defensive line, Brayton Ager. And our specialist, unanimous decision by area coaches, Caden Jewett, making the all-region.
No doubt.
Yeah.
He last week in Glen Lake.
Oh, field position.
Game changer.
And he was fearless in there returning that ball.
I watched him make tackles, guys twice his size, and you said it, Chuck. That's one word, fearless. He plays like he's all of 7 foot himself.
Watch out here in the flat. Milliken with blockers.
Oh, nice tackle.
Good job by Aaron Best.
Well, I had the opportunity to stand by his father for the Glen Lake game. Mm-hmm. And Caden comes by it naturally. I mean, his dad's just a tough, gritty, no excuses. Like, get up, go make the next play. I don't care how big they are. So he comes by it naturally.
Very visible to see from the sideline, too, when you watch Jewett play.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you think about when you watch him. He gets up, gets right back in the game, and hits everyone just as hard as the previous play.
Yeah, they are missing him here today.
Sure are.
Well, he filled in handsomely for him, so hopefully they can do the same. Return the screen.
Look at this.
Screen there. Good job.
Oh, nice
covering
job.
that, Bobby Hoth.
I'll tell you what, I don't think they expected him to break through quite that quick to get there, right? He had to get rid of it.
Grubauer making the pressure. Look at this.
Was that Grubauer?
It was.
It was
64?
It was Gregoire.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got through a little quicker than I'm sure that Ventline was expecting.
Well, you got 4th and 10 now. Clock's running at 2:44. Wins it. This guy's, I guess, back kind of a little bit.
Kind of swirling now.
Yeah, swirling. Catch it in the air. That's all we care about.
Go.
Holy mother of pearl.
Go. Flag. Oh, flag down. That's going to be a block in the back. Yep.
Didn't have to do it either. It was 20 yards from the play.
Run out of bounds.
Well, guys, he caught it in the air, though.
He did catch it in the air.
Yep.
You can see it. You can see it.
August Francis Kapoka would like that.
Oh, man.
Right there.
He got kind of knocked into him. Right there.
Yeah. It's not quite that. I think he got him.
I didn't see anybody knocking him into him, but.
Okay, maybe not. All right. I'm trying.
Well, again, that's a mistake that hurts your team. I think we just gave him, what, 20 yards on that?
We're starting on the 36-yard line here.
Gave up about 20.
Third quarter coming to an end in 2 minutes, 28 seconds. Good hard run. We got Dominic Santina hanging out, former broadcaster with us, Chuck, and now Jake Kelt's tweeting in from Marquette, hoping to see the boys take home.
Isn't Dom a licensed broadcaster now?
Yeah, he is.
High end or something?
He's way above our pay grade.
He's making money at this. We're just doing it for fun.
I think he's observing us or something.
Oh, boy. Bad snap.
Fumble.
And Boyne turns over.
That's tough.
Grayling football.
So that 20 yards makes a big difference right now.
Yep, watch this snap right here.
Oh.
Just goes a little high, and Jack trying to get it, kind of flipped it back towards the line, and that's a mess in there. Anybody's ball in there, and Grayling comes up with it.
Yeah, we cleaned that up after week 1 for a good long time, and boy, that ugly head rearing
Was Jack is back where his normal spot? Was he in pistol?
He was in pistol, but that came back.
Looked like a shotgun
Looked like
snap.
it came back nice, yeah.
That 20 yards hurts now.
Boy, defense wrapping up Milliken quite well here in the second half.
Up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got to watch for Bentley now. He's going to.
I think he's got an option. I would bet he's got an option on that.
Yeah.
Second down.
Although he's not seeing much. I just looked at that play right there. I wouldn't. If I was him, I wouldn't have pulled that.
Well, if you're not sure, give it to your horse.
Yeah.
That's what he did on that one, for sure. They both look like the gap is closing, so I'm going to give it to Milliken.
Let's let you get your jersey dirty. Oh, good. Ball's out. Ball is out.
Just pick it up. Pick it up.
Get on it.
I think Grayling got it. Well, they had it to start. Let's see what happens.
You could see the eagerness in their eyes, couldn't you, from here? Just want to scoop that and score. But
Aaron Best wanted to pick that up.
Yeah, you just got to jump on that.
On that ball.
Third down.
I think I saw him salivating, too, as he was looking this way. It's like a steak. It's like a piece of meat down there. Let's get it.
Well, Tavion Hall, number 10 there for the Vikings.
Saves the day.
Did his team a favor. So we got...
Well, now it's third and a lot.
I think we got 30 on the board here.
Got to play smart.
Third quarter's going to wind down here.
And you can see a good look right there. Yep. McHugh almost had it. Aaron Best almost had it.
They practice that in practice, scoop and score, but sometimes...
Yeah, you got to. You're right. Sometimes you just got to play it safe.
Jump on it.
Okay, take a look
Take
here.
the possession.
Going to Wilcox. Wilcox picked this off.
Nice timing.
Oh, my gosh. You thought he had it? Touchdown, Vikings.
That line pass is complete.
Wow.
He was there. He was confident.
But there is a flag on the play.
I thought he played that excellent.
Down.
That puts the Vikings ahead.
Well, they got to go for 2 here, you'd think.
First time taking the lead since their opening drive. Boyne City Ramblers have had the lead since they scored ever since. This changes the tides as we start the fourth quarter here soon after this play. Wind's picking up. Boy, you can hear it in the headset, can't you guys?
Yeah, starting to howl now.
Chuck's mask's blown away. And he's in.
Yeah, he scores it.
2 points.
It's good.
20 seconds left.
With 20 seconds left, the Vikings go up 21-14 on a beautiful pass from Ventline.
A message from your local mayor. Local sports are the big.
Well, you got to gather yourself here. You can't get too wound up. Just got to come out and play your game.
Yeah, Coach Suttle does send that message quite clear to his boys. He has a way of keeping them calm, keeping them in the game all the way to the end of the game.
Well, there's mistakes that caused that whole drive, right?
There was, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that at halftime, too, Chuck. Just bend and don't break, and these mistakes are breaking. So,
and some of them are preventable.
Yep.
Predictable's preventable, right?
Yep.
Well, what a game we have here, guys. 21-14. Rambler's going to...
Well, I thought Mason Wilcox had his day with Milliken coming out to him, and he's got to come and keep outside, contain his corner, and tackle Milliken, and now having to handle Craig is...
He was in position, and he was confident.
He played it, knew the ball was coming. I thought he's going to pick this off. Yeah. Craig just a little bit taller. Nice thrown ball, and ends up with 6. So Ramblers have got to respond on this drive.
Here, now you signaled it in.
Oh, boy.
Pick it up.
There we go. Hewitt.
Hold that ball, Hewitt.
He's still up. Still up. Oh, we got a flag here.
I think that's a face mask on Hewitt.
Hopefully.
We'll tack on some more if that's the case.
On the return, flag on the play.
That's a good return.
That was.
What, I would love to hear the stat on the penalties.
Makes me nervous the way that ball's hanging out there, though.
Yeah. He's confident.
He switches it right there, like Barry Sanders used to do.
Oh, boy. The little shake and bake.
I feel like he's hunting and picking kind of. He's not really
shake and bake. Yeah, they're going to call a face mask on.
Is that what it was?
Hewitt, I think.
Okay, yeah, it is on Hewitt. He drags his defender to the ground with it.
He grabbed his face mask? Is that what you said?
Stiff-armed him there.
I think. I don't know what they called.
Take a look here.
Yeah, it's...
Face mask against the Rambler.
Yeah, so... It's right there. You can see him. He's got that face mask.
Good shot from our camera crew right there.
Again, I would love to hear the penalty yardage.
Will McGinnity, you saw his animated short. That's him getting that great shot there, but
can't get anything by that kid.
So the Ramblers start 1st and 10 near the midfield. We're going to call it the 46-yard line.
Bobby Ho's up the middle.
He's free.
Got some room.
Bobby Ho on the
good hard run.
Fantastic run.
Good hard run. And he went right at him, too.
I love he's getting pulled down, but he's still looking at where he's going to go with the ball. So much determination.
Here you go. Get back at it.
Up tempo here for the Ramblers. Good idea here for Tuttle. I would keep the up tempo, but it's the end of the quarter.
He's just got that mindset that nothing can stop him, and I love that attitude. So we're going to flip the field here. We're going to watch the Ramblers score away from us, hopefully.
I like it when they come in right to us.
I do too. Is that selfish of us?
That is kind of selfish, but
that's a good answer.
Yeah.
You know, to come out and put a huge run like that.
Yep. I said they got to respond on this drive, and they have. So
that's huge.
Well, as we get ready to flip the quarter here, we're going to take a second to do some sponsor reads, starting with our presenting sponsor today, Mr. Pat O'Brien and Associates, pledged to make a difference in our community. Did you know that Pat O'Brien gives back 1% of his commission since he opened in 2005? That's a total of over $150,000. Also, Great Lakes Energy connecting rural Michigan to the modern world with their new fiber internet network, TrueStream, with speeds up to 1 gig and no data caps. Also, Boyne Country Provisions and the family of business offers made to order gift baskets, Fustini's oils and vinegars, American Spoons products, and more. Visit Boyne Country Provisions. And also our local sponsor, Boyne City Marathon. Visit Boyne City Marathon next to the Family Fair for all your beverage, snacks, fuel, ice, and other convenience store needs. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including all year WB Builders, for bringing you the halftime hot seat, our local sponsors, and our presenting sponsor, Mr. Pat O'Brien. Thank you. Without you, this would not be possible.
And Bass gets blown up in the backfield. They had that one sniffed out, huh?
Well, he's got good penetration on that. You know, we're faking and showing and opening away from it. And
Yeah, that was a slow developing play, and if Braden Ager didn't pancake his guy into the play, that would help too.
I mean, pancaking the guy is good, but do it the other way. Debbie Chu's got the same idea as we do. Settle down, guys. We got a whole quarter to play here.
Bobby Hoth cutting back all over the place, and he's going to make it in.
There's the playmaker.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Rambler.
Well, we go right at him. That's the difference. We're not running side to side. We're running right at those big guys.
Well, he went at him. Watch his cutback. He's going to score in the left corner. He went off a right tackle. He's going to score in the left corner of the end zone.
But those guys are all pursuing.
Yep.
Right? So use their pursuit against them.
Yep. He's got that shifty step where he can get them all moving one way.
4 touchdowns last week, 2 today. That puts him on 16 touchdowns for the season.
And he's going to go for 2, it looks like. He's got Jack still in there. Big play.
This is a big play.
20-21, and we're going to go for the go-ahead win or the go-ahead lead here.
They fumbled the snap. Well, fumbled the snap.
Conversion is no good.
Well, we were on the other side of that last week, weren't we, Chuck?
Yeah, sure were.
But we got a lot of time left here, 11 minutes, 14 seconds to go. Last week, that's exactly what happened, and that's exactly how Boyne City won the game, as Glen Lake went for 2 in overtime. Bobby Hoth, the hero, ran his player down, dropped him, and Boyne City came out of there with a victory in overtime. Difference here, we got a whole 4th quarter to play.
Yeah, I'm glad that happened with 11 minutes left.
Instead of overtime.
Yeah.
Tina Matthews, nice to hear from you. Go Ramblers. Glad to see you watching.
Well, the same goes, right? Don't get too high, don't get too low.
Yeah.
Just keep it all in front of you.
Practice what you've done all week, all season.
Yep.
That's the reason they're here, guys. They've been on a high tempo for the last 5 weeks.
Yeah. And they seem to be, the Ramblers defense seems to be tuned in.
I did some math earlier this morning. I think on the season they've held their opponents an average of 13 points per game. So Grayling has outdone that today.
But they're a high-scoring team too, right?
They are.
They are, yes. I would agree.
I think Andy said they averaged 41.
41 per game in the last 4 games.
Got a return here.
Trying to get to the sideline. Caught up down near the 20.
Kickoff. Dropped by Timeout. And Joey McHugh.
Timeout.
Good job by Timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout, I call him. Yeah.
That's what Andy calls him.
Yeah.
Nice kick by Allie.
It was.
Looks effortless when she does it.
It does. She's on the another list here that Coach sent me. One of his favorites, he says, it's the Coaches Association Senior Academic All-State Players. And Allie's on that list. That means not only does she play well on the field, but she studies hard in the classroom, too, with a GPA.
A little counter, it looked like.
Yeah.
Other names on that list, including Allie Herrick on that GPA list, and also stars on the field is Sean Little, Timeout, Aiden Bream, Josh Robinson, and T-Bunk.
Not surprised by any of those.
Yeah. All making A's in the chemistry class too, huh, Andy?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's hope they have a little chemistry in the field here.
Yeah,
yeah, that's one thing that they have done well all season. Good team ball.
Oh, you ran the wrong way, son.
He did. Trying to get that block and cut back, but say hello to a host of Ramblers.
Jacob Bush and Brayton Eager.
That ball almost tipped. I think it was tipped a little bit.
Yeah, he's looking for blockers.
Here comes the big fella. Oh,
nothing but blue.
Yeah, they got all the 50 numbers. That's not good.
That's not good. And they had a little room to gain some momentum too.
Right.
That's really not good.
So they've kept her calm and steady. Grayling's taking an extended amount of time on this play call.
We've seen this before when
the back official's got his hand up. He's got the 5 count on. This is not going to work.
Oh, they're going to get a delay of game here.
Calling timeout here. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Again, these timeouts might be needed down the stretch for Grayling. And is that the second one they've called? believe, for the same kind of thing? Run out of time?
You could be correct.
21-20. We got 9 minutes, 40 seconds left in this game. Vikings leading by 1, and we're going to take a short break ourselves here. You're watching the Rambler Sports Network.
And thank you. That was my presentation.
That was great. Lucas, you're up next.
What does that mean? I got it. Oh, that's what it is.
There we go.
Welcome back, Rambler fans. Score here 21-20, Grayling ahead. They have the ball.
8's over here.
And here comes a screen pass, and it gets blown.
Nice defense.
Ouch.
Wow. They just used 8 to clear that whole side out. That's all they did, right?
Watch this. Try to develop over here. It's going to be a short pass with lots of blockers, but those blockers don't get out there before.
Yeah, Josh Robinson, that smelled like bacon to him, and he wanted some.
Yeah, holy cow.
That play worked earlier coming this way on the left side, but not that time.
Well scouted, well coached.
Mason Wilcox set
Punting
to
into
receive.
the wind now, right?
Yes, good for us.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's get away. Get away from that bush.
Poison.
Boy.
Yeah, that's huge right there. That's this wind.
Is that blocked?
Looked like he just came off his foot a little weird. Very weird, I guess.
About 80 yards
Very
away.
weird.
I don't know. I'm trying to be nice. But
80 yards away, I couldn't see it.
that,
Well, maybe well, look at this view here we got.
maybe it was blocked.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Bream in
Aiden
there.
Bream.
Yeah.
Your academic All-American or whatever you just said, right?
Yep. Makes the grade and makes the play.
Good.
Chemistry guy.
Felt bad that was a really bad punt, so now I feel okay now that it was blocked. So.
You know his mom was a chemical engineer.
I do. Yes, I do. She's a smart gal.
Oh, Grayling getting a sub in late there.
And she sells a lot of good wine. Down at the Provisions, and we got another message coming in from Nicholas Zaveski. Never sat in my tree stand and watched Boyne football before. Thanks, Nick.
Well, I was in my tree stand this morning, so I'm already cold and ready for this wind out here today. So I hope
beautiful
you have luck.
day.
Yes.
Gorgeous day here. The Ramblers 2nd and 8.
Nick, we hope we can scream and yell for a touchdown and scare the deer away for you.
Something happened there, and he missed it.
Yeah. Smart play for him, though, just to hold the ball.
That was going to be a bootleg pass out to the left, and he just got caught up with the fakes, and they got to him before he could even get out on a run.
Well, that hurts a little bit.
3rd and long for the Ramblers coming up here. And we are ticking down here under 8 minutes. If we don't make this conversion, defense is going to have to play hard on the next series.
Yeah.
Going to the pass.
Here back to pass. Got a man just overthrew him. Aaron Bess.
He outran all those defenders, but ball just slightly overthrown.
Good idea. Needed something big like that. Now 4th down. Let's see how far he overthrew him. Not too much.
Yeah, I think the wind had something to do with that because Jack put the nice touch on that ball, but the wind is blowing hard that direction and may very well be the difference.
I think I might even be able to throw it about 20, 30 yards.
Right.
You got to punt here. There's just no other choice. You got the wind at your back. You got to pin them deep.
And
doesn't look like they're going to punt.
Oh, they're going for it.
Oh, my goodness.
They blow that dead.
Yeah.
Timeout, maybe? Ramblers?
Flag.
Yep. Oh, delay a game. Now they got a punt. Oh. Yep. If you're going for it on 4th down, delay of game just kills you. 4th and long here.
.739 left here, 4th and 19.
All right, here comes Neer getting the call from Coach Settle.
He's also the punter.
They are going for it on 4th and 19.
Here's that play they practice all week for this moment. Bream.
Just a little too high, and the ball is turned over to the Vikings on downs. And that call might come back here.
Well, if you're a believer in the Ramblers defense, here's where we want to be praying.
7:38 here. This is, high school football. They can run a lot of time off the clock.
Right. This series must go every play in Boyne City's favor here for us to get that ball back.
Well,
let's go Boyne, bonfire, and football. Yeah, well, that sounds great.
Does sound good right now, yeah. Bethany, save a marshmallow for me, maybe some more over there.
You bring a fireplace to the set.
Bethany's literally about 200 yards that way.
She is.
I can't see the
might be able to see the smoke from here.
David Milliken on the carry.
Well, they're going to probably run some conservative stuff here and run this clock, so we got to just make sure, like you said, Chuck, keep them in front.
I believe we have all 3 of our timeouts.
Force a punt. Yeah, I think we do.
There's no punting here if you're them, probably.
No. They're going to try to pin us as far as they can.
Yeah, they're going to take their time here, which is a good decision. Use every bit of the play clock.
Well, we go back to that 2-point conversion instead of the extra point. That's the difference right now, 21-20. And Milliken, the playmaker.
Oh, boy.
He sees sideline, and he's looking at the end zone.
David
That
touchdown.
puts the game
Grayling.
a little more out of reach for the Ramblers. That is not what we were hoping on defense, but Milliken, 50-yard run. The Ramblers are stunned.
Well, they're down 7. See what Grayling does here. If they go for 2 and we get a stop.
Well, like we said, Chuck, keep him in front.
Yep, absolutely.
Milliken just kept squirting out, and he's got some speed to boot. Got to get this one here if they have a chance here to stay in it, and
it's good.
That one looked good. Yep.
So the Ramblers need a score and a 2-point conversion now just to tie the game. They've got the time. They've got to put the drive together right now.
Well, it's a touchdown and 2-point conversion, right? I mean, that's what it boils down to with 6:42 to go here in the 4th quarter. And the Ramblers have the ability. No one should be fretting it too much just yet.
No, we got a few players that can do just what Milliken did.
That's some big play athletes, don't we?
do.
So this is obviously not over. Just got to keep the. Like we were saying earlier, everything's okay. Everything's plenty of time.
Nice to have Caden Jewett back here, wouldn't it?
Yes,
Right now, we are missing him right now.
Well, I know Bobby Hoth is capable. Kevin Hewitt is capable. Anything's possible here. Rambler country.
Yeah, Gavin had a good run back last time.
He did.
I think they're going to try their best to keep it out of Hoth's hand. They've been doing this little squib kick most of the game.
Guys wouldn't expect anything less for a district final, would you?
Here's another squibby.
It's coming right at us now. It's good to see here. Some heat on it.
They're out of bounds.
Grayling's kickoff goes out of bounds. The Ramblers will have it first.
So down to 40?
Yep, that's a penalty when those kickoffs go out of bounds. So the Ramblers will start on the 40-yard line. Or 35.
Yeah, I believe it's the 35.
35.
Is it?
Yeah. So, got to put together a good drive here and be ready for that 2-point play.
That's what it boils down to.
Yep.
All these things that you got to start thinking about. But first and foremost, you got to get first downs. And I think that's how they got to kind of look at this, getting first downs.
I'm kind of hoping we scare Nick right out of his tree stand is what I'm hoping.
That's right.
He gets so excited, he jumps right out.
Jacob Bush.
The timing's off in the backfield somehow. He was reaching to get that ball in there.
Look at the sportsmanship by Milliken. He makes the tackle, pats Bush on the head on his way up. He's feeling good.
I think this is time for up-tempo right here with, again, keeping those interior linemen on their toes, a little exhausted. And Boyne City just content to go out of the huddle.
He's got him. He's
got him deep. Yep, got him deep.
Oh
man, almost bobbled and picked off. But
that ball is sailing away from his throws. I want to say it's the win every time. The last 3 throws have gone a little higher than where he's intending. But that one almost picked off on the tip.
Love that pattern over the middle. It's a little bit harder for Jack to see over those linemen.
He was open maybe a split second earlier.
Yeah, he just thrown it a little bit late.
Well, that stops the clock at 5:58. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Well, you can get 10 yards here.
First downs. Concentrate on first downs instead of winning the ball game all in one chunk. So there's Bobby Ho with a little hesitation. He's not going to get it.
Bobby Ho
got a couple.
Football for the Ramblers.
4th down, and it appears the punt team.
Punt team is coming on.
Coming out. Timeout. All right, we got an injured player. We're going to come right back after this short commercial.
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler?
Why am I proud to be a Rambler? I'm proud to be a Rambler because of the way our teams never stop fighting. Coming back from down late in a basketball game and hearing the student section roar, or watching the game-winning touchdown pass be caught in the back of the end zone. I'm Devin Hayden, and I play basketball, football, and baseball here at Boyne City High School.
Hi, my name is Bobby Hoth, and I play football, basketball, and baseball here at Boyne City High School, and I would like to thank you for watching Rambler Sports Network on my News 26.
Good vision.
Oh, nice cutback. There it is again.
Nice job, Bobby Hoth, the freshman.
In for the touchdown for the Ramblers.
Hey. You so why do you wear that today? No. I asked a question. What are you guys doing after school today? Hey Connor, how are you? Good. Like this area. No.
Welcome back, football fans, to the Rambler Sports Network, where the Vikings lead 28-20.
They're not buying the punt.
Jack Neer punting it away here.
Almost got blocked.
They weren't buying the punt.
Look at this beautiful roll, and it rolls, and it rolls.
Touch it.
And
there you go.
will down it near the 10-yard line, where the Vikings will take over with 5:22 with an 8-point lead. Ramblers defense, this is the time.
Ramblers take over 1st and 10.
Yep, this is, I'm sure, what they're telling them right now. McShane getting them fired up. Everybody's got to be doing a little extra.
Yeah.
Stripping at the ball.
Extra effort, do your job.
Yep.
It's happened earlier. Milliken with 2 stripped fumbles already.
Don't get too cute, though, right? I mean, do your job first.
Fundamentals, right? Fundamentals, trust your teammate.
Grayling takes over on the ball.
Don't lose your head here. Here we go.
I got to imagine they're going to run the ball here to run the clock.
I have a feeling that
throwing it's a risk.
He's calling an audible.
He sure did.
Milliken. He's still on his feet.
Well, you got to tackle the young man.
Hey, getting him out of bounds is a good idea. Stops the clock at 5:16.
Okay, but there is a flag on the play.
Lots of flags in this second half.
Going against.
Was pushed out of bounds by Aaron Bess.
Chuck, I could hear on the radio last night listening to WJLN out of Traverse City that in the background, was that Tony Cutler calling the game at
There was, yeah. He's like Waldo.
This is
He's everywhere. You just got to find him.
You just got to find him.
the Forrest Gump of Charlevoix County. This is going, against the Vikings. So.
Waldo, Gump. Oh, Cutler.
T-Cut.
Spent many years here at Boyne City. Part of the broadcast crew himself at one time.
He was.
Made the highlight reel, too, with Randy McEwen, yeah.
And the halftime half court.
Half court Cutler?
Yeah. Last year? Was that last year?
All right, the Vikings are pinned.
Yeah, that penalty is fortuitous.
2nd and 15.
This could be interesting.
And the Ramblers defense coming up big, stuffing them short.
Okay, so what this does is forces them to, they got to do something here. Or eventually have to punt.
Into the wind.
Into the wind, this far back. So just keep you guys in front. Make sure you don't let any big plays break. And hope for a bad punt or a block punt or something like that.
Don't need to tell the Ramblers defense, but this is a huge play here. 3rd down, 15. This gives the ball back to the Ramblers offense.
This should be 2nd down. The 1st down was penalty.
Oh, yeah, it is 2nd down, 15.
I'm reading the scoreboard. Yep, Chuck's reading the sideline. And that doesn't go far. This
I got to call timeout. We got to call timeout here.
Clock is stopped.
By Jacob Grigwell.
Nice job by Egger, taking on 2 guys.
Yep. Boyne City calls timeout.
Then made the tackle.
Clock stops at 4:25, 28-20. Vikings lead.
This is exciting stuff. This
coming
is,
down to another.
You wouldn't expect anything less in a district final here.
Similar to last week, isn't it?
Lost my voice. I was standing next to your family, Chuck, is where I was, up by the entrance.
Yeah.
Whole Peggy's crew was up there.
Yeah.
I think watching Adam jumping down as high as I was jumping up and down, that was a good sight, too. All screaming.
Yeah, it's fun. They get to come watch Noah.
Yeah. Cheering their number 67 on.
He doesn't say much anywhere, even at home. Hey, Noah, how you doing? Good.
Good.
All right, good talk. We'll talk later.
But 2 things you guys have in common. Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Football.
Oh, love football.
All right, big 3rd down play here.
Toss out,
Pitch
pass,
out.
pass,
Yeah,
nope.
I was going to say, watch the pass.
Yeah.
Get him out of
There you go,
bounds.
nice.
All right, saves a timeout.
Oh,
Nope.
he's waving it on.
Wow, he's going to roll the clock.
Why would he roll the clock on that one there? That one.
And now timeout.
They'll call timeout.
Boyne City has to, yeah.
Boyne City. I thought he was out of bounds. And
Looked like he was
that
out
was a
of
good
bounds,
job by our defense. Well, nonetheless, we make it a 4th and 10. And we're going to take a short break here. We'll be right back on the Rambler Sports Network.
Over 15 different programs, over 1,500 participating students, 11 different hosting school districts, preparing today's youth for tomorrow's workforce. The Charlevoix-Emmett Intermediate School District's career and technical education programs. Charm ISD CTE programs prepare students for employment and advanced degrees in high-paying career fields. For more detailed information on individual programs and how to enroll, visit the Charlevoix-Emmett ISD website at www.charmisd.org.
All right, welcome back. We are at a 4th down. 4th and 10 for the Vikings.
They're still huddled. Ramblers are ready,
taking their time here.
Ramblers are looking forward to receiving the ball.
Pretty safe to say now, all you viewers, just about every play now is exciting football, right? Every play is exciting football from now on.
Yeah, you might want to turn your TV sets down. We might explode here.
This is why you pay the internet bill.
That's right. So this play is huge, and every play on offense, once the Ramblers get it, is going to be big play time.
Equally as huge.
Mason Wilcox deep.
It's got to be a tough putt, guys. He's standing on his own goal line into the wind, which is just dived just a little bit, but
anything can happen here. You got to be careful not to run into the punter, but try to get a block, unless they're calling for a return.
The officials are trying to change the time on the clock, I believe. They took 1 second off. Very accurate.
All right, here we go. Game is going to proceed. Punt is on the way.
Oh, good punt.
That's a great punt.
Good punt. Fair catch.
Oh, no. No.
He dropped it.
That's over. That's it. That hurts.
It's over. Game over.
Can't
That
advance
hurts.
that.
Oh, they're calling the whistle.
That hurts. That hurts.
I don't know what they're calling out there. Do you guys? Mason Wilcox
That hurts.
waves it. They must have touched him once Grayling picked it up.
Well, I'm not.
Wilcox must have made a
on a muff
touch on the
punt.
player.
On a muff punt. I don't know if you can advance it. You can get possession. You can jump on it, but I don't think you can. That's my guess. But
it's a nice punt.
It's a great punt. Sure, everybody's trying to figure this out while we watch this replay.
Again, this is Wilcox in for Jewett, who would normally be right there.
Okay.
But I wonder right here, did he
pick
touch
six?
him? He touched his
Yeah,
foot.
that's a muff punt, I would believe.
David Milliken carries the football.
Nonetheless, Grayling Vikings recover.
And Josh Robinson.
There must be a reason they
Well, I
blew that down.
I don't know if it's college or I'm getting this mixed up, but I think that you can't, if it's a muff punt, you can't advance it. You can just jump on it and change possession, but you can't pick it up and run it. It's like, yeah, that's to be able to muff it, it's.
That's an official term, I think.
Muff it?
To
It
muff
is.
it.
It is.
To muff it.
It's where you mishandle it. So yes, you have to
We
touch
just
it.
witnessed that,
You
Chuck.
have to touch it,
That was
and otherwise you just get away from it, right? So he's got to try to catch it. If he misses it, yes, you can jump on it, but you can't advance it. That's my guess. Did that sound professional enough to go with?
You know what? If you say it with confidence, it's believable.
Wasn't as convincing as Chuck's earlier.
The reason why I'm confident is because they blew it dead, so
Yeah.
they didn't let him advance it.
It was officially something.
Yeah.
Well, I know that young man doesn't feel good right this moment. Wilcox has got a couple more years of football.
Oh,
so
he does.
He's a young player.
He can make a play.
He can make things happen out there. And a reverse coming back to Milliken.
There he is right there, making a play. Good tackle.
David Milliken.
First down.
So he saves that touchdown too.
Yeah.
Problem with that is it's a first down, I believe.
That moves the chains.
2:25 to go here.
And the
fourth.
clock is moving.
That should pretty much do it if they manage the clock. And
I think we have one timeout left.
I think we just used it.
Yeah, that's it. Grayling in great position here to advance. And everyone here in the stands speechless.
Yeah, it was a.
Well, you had to play a clean game.
It was an exciting game. Good matched. A lot of athletes on both sides, and just it came down to decisions and calls and mistakes and penalties, and like all games do. But this one was a little bit tighter, so those things were very, very big deals. Well, first and 10, 2:25 here. Boyne City's out of timeouts, I believe.
We're going to hand it off the middle here.
This is going to be a lot of just running here.
David Milliken dropped for a loss.
That's predictable, but that's what Grayling needs to do.
Yeah.
Just run the ball.
Well, they got this. In 2 minutes, they can take all that time off the clock. Boyne City can't stop it.
Yeah, this is where the linemen on Boyne City just get out of here without an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, try not to.
It is a very
keep your
frustrating
head.
place to be.
Maybe you can get a fumbled snap or something. You still play hard here.
Possible.
Unless they go into victory formation.
Well, I'm sure they'll take one more play and then they'll go to victory formation, but
Anthony Fisher, the ball carrier.
Nice hit by Bobby Hoth there.
Pushing on the tackle.
well, like we said, win or lose, this season has been very tough because it could be your last game of your career, of your season, with all this COVID stuff. So what a crazy ride that Boyne City has been on, starting late and adjusting who we're playing and how we practice. And we really got to give credit to those seniors.
Just fortunate to have a season, really.
Yep. Right. They had a chance, and they capitalized on that chance and worked hard in the off season.
If anything, Andy, this builds for next season because we have so many young players.
Yeah.
To get the chance to play this season was huge.
Another first down.
It's a first down, and that will just about seal the game with 40 seconds left. You can hear the stand over there for the Vikings. They're on their feet, and they appear to be facing Nagani next week.
That's a young Grayling football team too, boys.
Yeah, football's going to be good for a while around up here in the north.
And there is that victory formation. That'll do it for the district championship going to Grayling Vikings.
Congratulations to all the Grayling Viking fans and parents. You guys deserve it. What a great team, great win.
Well fought football game.
That was.
Starting the season 1-3, and here they are. Never counted out. Well, on behalf of the Rambler Sports Network, Andy, Chuck, it's been a great year.
Yeah, good job, guys. It's fun.
I think we caught a lot more games than I first thought we were ever going to call.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got football. That was the big deal.
Yes. We ended on a sunny day.
Yeah.
No snow, no rain. Great to be a Rambler.
The last one's always hard to lose, guys, but there's only one champion.
Boyne City will be back. A lot of young talent coming up through the program, as always.
Played a lot of young kids.
Yep. So
JV squad played well, so we look forward to another successful year next year in 2021. Hopefully this COVID crap will be behind us.
That's right. Coach Suttle's got this thing moving in the right direction, and I'm excited to see where next year heads. But just be thankful that we had a season this year, and it was great working with you guys. Had a good time.
Yeah, you as well. It's fun. 7 years, Roger?
7 years. See you back on the basketball court, Andy.
Yes.
Maybe we can get Cutler to come in and make another half-court shot.
All right, you guys. Thanks, everyone at home, for tuning in today. Your Grayling Vikings, the district champions, will advance to face Nagani next week. For all of you and all of us, you're watching the Rambler Sports Network. Thank you.